Multiplayer. Oh, we can do. Oh, we can't do online multiplayer just yet. Oh, join an online game. I guess we can.
Yeah, it's not like a normal. It's not the normal thing. It's just a mode.
Or do you want to give that a shot?
We can if you want to.
We can.
Yeah, it came out a couple weeks ago. Well, it's a remastered of the original.
Who are you talking to?
We got Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Who?
And the Xbox.
Who are you talking to?
Who?
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to? Me or Nighthawk?
You!
I'm talking to Nighthawk.
Oh, he's muted me then. Because I can't hear him.
He never muted you. He can hear you. He's talking
I
to
can't
you.
hear him.
Oh, that's a glitch. Okay, Nighthawk, leave and join back.
I guess PlayStation's glitching, man. Really bad. That's probably why my HDR. I don't know what's going on with it.
You should still be invited. I'll send you another invite.
Hey, are we gonna do story? Let's just do story. Let's do this. Hey, what's up, Nike? Hey, what's up, Brio? How you guys doing?
It was in the party, but in game chat.
Spongebob Squarepants. No.
Undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror.
I can hear. Okay, I can hear Jeff. I can hear Raps.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
We're all still silent.
Whoa.
His mic is flashing.
Oh, it's playing
It's
good.
And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process,
Oh, that's funny. I muted him, and then it said.
With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000, I'll clone and arm
But I like how it's specifically loaded
mayhem and destruction at my command.
That's when he comes out. He'll be muted.
One last
I
review
wouldn't know.
of the
I wouldn't
checklist.
hear.
Item number 1 is Plankton a genius. Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch.
Jeff, can you teach me how alcohol works?
Welcome, my perfectly
What?
obedient robot
Some
army.
girl,
Hang on. I want to get a photo
There was
for my
this girl
strap.
who usually acts kind of
No.
pretty,
Hello?
and she was drinking.
Hold on, I'm in a cutscene right now. Hold on 1 second. This is gonna take
This
long.
affects the chemicals in your brain.
Like, did it make you positive?
I made
It
you!
affects different chemicals in
Cutscene.
the brain. They have different reactions to any.
I just thought it was really funny seeing a big person happy.
Another perfect day playing robots and
It's not really
racehorses.
real. It's just a brain. It's like having a dream,
Getting the
basically.
racehorses and the robots
Yeah, she
mixed
did.
up.
She acted.
Wouldn't it be great
kinda
if we
like
had
that.
real robots to play with,
I
Patrick?
came up to her and
I'd
microphone
name
and
mine
she was like,
Robo Junior.
"Oh, hello
or
there,
Zoran,
friend."
or maybe Frankie.
Yeah,
Stuff started
these
laughing.
unreal robots are getting boring. Hey,
What the?
put the robots in
She
here.
thought I was one
Oh,
of her
how
friends because I was in
selfish
an
of
anime.
you. Thanks.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with.
But Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did.
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure. Last week I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell, then I said the magic wishing word and shook it, and in the morning I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with. Wow! Gary, did you do that?
Hey, cutscene over. Now you can speak. So, what do you want to do? Alcohol?
Yeah, Gary.
So
It sure looks like we're in a
person
doozy
and
of a
make them,
pickle.
like,
I think I'm gonna have to
genuine
learn a
for short
lot
amount of
in
time?
order to fix this mess.
Hold on. Can it make them moody?
No, a moody person turn a moody person nice because they don't know.
What a fantastic.
Just depends on how the alcohol affects the
Signs
person's
will provide
brain.
important tips
To be honest with you,
out.
it can make them even more violent.
How do I read
So
the
it just,
signs?
yeah, it depends on the brain.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Press this button to
I
read
wouldn't.
the
Really weird
signs.
seeing
I
a
don't
drunk
recommend
person
trying.
be nice.
So if I want to come back and
I'm
talk
not,
to
I
you
know, I
again,
don't plan on
just
trying. I was
walk
just
up to
asking
you and
because one
press
of my
this
friends
button.
was drunk for the
I'd
day.
better get started now, Gary. I
They
think that
were
this is
very
going to be
nice,
a very
usually.
long day.
Explore the kitchen. Explore the bedroom. Explore the attic. Explore the closet. Okay, there's a spatula there. Go to the options. Video settings. Audio. Let's do sound effects down a little bit. Music down. Let's do sound effects a little higher. Perhaps you there?
Jeff, I came up with
Yeah.
a problem solution.
Um.
Remember how we were complaining about the creative thing?
The creative thing.
Like
Oh,
the
damn.
tournaments.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'll do it my way. You don't like it, then don't worry about it. Oops, I went
I
back.
just wanted to check in on that.
I'm not doing the tournaments right now, and you have to be a premium. Well, no, you can be a regular member, but premium members get better special access.
How's the premium thing work?
You have to be on the streams a lot, and you can't cause drop. So no drop. I'm getting all these little flowers.
I was hoping you would went for like just a creative Friday.
No.
Just no tournament.
Where is the language settings? Here we go. Subtitles. That's what I was looking for.
That is so racist, Jeff. How can you be so racist? You're gonna get demonetized.
What? Because I want subtitles on?
Yes. I didn't even...
I make myself
You ever
snack.
feel the side of your
But there's
controller,
no
your
time.
PS4 controller sometimes, and you see like this weird substance on it?
Wait, isn't
Scratch.
that game on PS2? Or that's another one?
Yeah.
Oh, cat.
It's
I
okay.
do. I play with robots and
Yes,
racehorses. Absolutely, I do.
I have no idea.
I
what you
make
said.
myself a snack, but there's no time.
Yeah, what is this? The heck is
Nice. My brother just
I make myself a
was
snack,
playing the
but
original
there's
one.
no time.
How can raps have that
The side of my
game?
Ooh, underpants. Oh, looks like I got it all on.
Yeah, bro.
How and why do you have the game? Why?
Because it's a decent game I played when I was younger.
Why?
Oh right, I forgot. Yeah, my bad.
What game?
I remember. Wait, didn't Jeff say he hated Ninja?
Triangle pants.
Spongebob Squarepants. Not trying.
No, it's
Get it right
No. Okay, Grill is now unmuted. There we go.
now.
that was racist, Nighthawk.
I didn't mute you on
Pushing a
purpose,
simple
okay? I
button is
muted
the
you
most
because it was
satisfying.
broken and
Push,
I
push, push, push.
I wasn't even. Oh.
We're in game chat. Your mic was flashing. And when I muted you, it pushed you in game chat. So I was waiting on you to get out.
Oh.
Kill those guys.
So, Jeff,
What?
Ninja moved to YouTube. Oh.
Good for Ninja. Does he want a cookie? I don't like ninjas, so I don't care about that news.
I knew you didn't. I was just asking.
Oh, Jeff is in a library.
I'm in a what? Oh, I'm in a library, yeah.
Library.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, a ball. They just fell out of the sky.
A big beach ball, dude.
This is where I keep
I
all
made
my
out
old
bank
comic
this
books.
year actually because not only
Dude, he
did
has
I get out
comic
of
books.
school
This
a
is
month or
awesome.
two early, but I get to go back to school in
SpongeBob's
September.
awesome. Yeah, I'm shocked Raps actually got this game.
Yeah, could you imagine not having to go to school and having a summer
I
off
love
from
opening presents.
April to September?
Yeah, it's
You know,
a single year after grade 12.
yeah,
Keep it
This is where I
college.
keep all my old
exactly.
comic books.
And you go
So
to work.
yes, you can imagine it.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah, I
a
don't.
little bit want to go back to school because that's how long I've been in quarantine.
You know, it's a problem. Oh shit, I forgot how to. I mean,
This is where I keep all
this
my
is a
old
PG
comic
13, so I
books.
can say.
Jeff, you got your driver's license?
I mean, raps. I mean,
Did
Jeff,
you just
can
ask
say-
me if I have my driver's license?
Yeah.
You do know I'm 34, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're old.
I wasn't referring to
Maybe a
that.
little bounce on the old bed.
No, I'm kidding.
I hear on the 21st of July they're adding their cars.
I'm confused. I'm confused by the question.
On Fortnite. On
That you
Fortnite.
just asked
I
me.
asked you if you had your driver's license because if you can drive a car in real life, can you drive one in Fortnite?
Oh, I can't drive one in Fortnite, but I can drive one in real life.
I was checking.
You got that spectrum move? You got that
I'll be a
spectrum
driver.
move? Yeah, I like other people to drive me. I don't like to drive.
What did you just say, rap? I mean, Jeff. Jeff. I mean, Jeff.
Give me some
People you
credit,
want, a
Gary.
truck,
I
a
remember.
police car,
Press this button to
a
read the
tractor
sign.
and trailer, or whatever, or
I heard
sports
Jeff said right to me at the end. I was like, what?
or a regular car.
A police car, of course.
I don't know if they're gonna add those because of the brutality thing.
Well,
Yeah, no, they took them out. They took them out.
Yeah, they took all police cars out of
Oh.
Fortnite,
They
but there
took all
might
the
be a
police
car
cars out. Stupid.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's
there's
so stupid.
there is a police car in the files for
Ah,
the vehicles.
There's
and I'm
nothing
not sure
like
if
the
they're gonna add
sound
them.
of your own
That is so
neighborhood.
stupid. How stupid can Fortnite be? Dumbass.
Go away,
Jesus
SpongeBob.
Christ,
You're
because
polluting my
I
thinking
think they
space.
support the,
Whoa,
they support
real.
the Black Lives Matter.
Chill. Hey, what's up?
Alright, I forgot I hate
Krabby
Fortnite. So
Patty
never mind.
formula again,
Don't worry
eh,
about
it.
Clinton? Well, you
No, I
won't get
don't.
away with
I
it.
mean, yes, I do.
Then why do you
I've
play
got
it?
bigger
Cutscene.
fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to
What do you play?
regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Dude,
Where did they
Sponge-
come from?
Wait a minute, let me mute it.
Where?
I like to know the story.
I don't
What
know.
story? It's
Not for me
SpongeBob.
though, that's for sure.
Dude,
They just showed up
shut
out
your
of
mouth
nowhere
while
and
we're in a
started calling
cutscene.
me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I
They
love
bent all
those
the
spoons like
spoons,
they were
dude.
my children.
Being
If I
planted.
temporarily mute Jeff, can he
terrible.
hear me when I mute him?
No.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna mute
Sure.
Jeff so
Won't
I
you
don't
help
annoy
me
the crap
stop
out of
them
him. Raps, tell me
Before
when
they
Jeff
bend
says
all
the
my
cuts.
forks.
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh?
golden
SpongeBob, if you
spatulas,
could
gotta
get me
get
back
golden
into the chum
spatulas.
bucket, I'll give you
Where? How far are you in?
golden
Raps?
spatulas. In your dreams.
I'm in mission number 3.
You're on mission number 3?
You
Yeah,
got a
6,
deal.
yeah. It's only a 4-hour-long game.
No, it's 8.
No, people, you literally can beat it in 4 hours.
Hey, SpongeBob! I
If you
just
look at a
dropped by to
walkthrough, you
give
can
you a
literally beat it in
bubble
4
hand.
hours.
Bubble buddy.
You see,
I
you're
love
going
Bubble
to need to
Buddy.
learn some new
Yes,
bubble-blowing
dude.
moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat
See, I'm
the
gonna
giant
watch
monkey man.
every single one of these.
But all I need to do is figure out how
I
to get
love
rid of these
Bubble Buddy.
Also,
robots.
it's over. Nighthawk, it's over.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not. Still going.
I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves?
Right! Press this button, and you'll launch
Raps
yourself
get
straight up
to
in the
you
air
what?
with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you.
Reps
Oh,
get
Try it
you
out.
what?
pretty awesome, dude. Yes.
But
It's
I mean,
over.
yeah, at least he gave you something. I just hope it wasn't 500 because if it was 500, oh my god, what happened? Oh my god,
SpongeBob.
I
My
mean,
favorite SpongeBob
yeah,
character.
but
Dude,
dance,
man,
okay.
yes. My favorite SpongeBob character is I like SpongeBob himself. Reminds me of me a lot. Imagination.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, push, push.
Oh, I like Doodle Bob too. Oh, Doodle Bob, that's great. I love that. Love Doodle Bob. Doodle Bob is good. I like Bubble Buddy as well. Bubble Buddy is good. He's real.
What?
Yeah, he
Now I
did.
can wear
He didn't
4
tell you, but
pairs
you
of
were.
underwear. This is
Yeah, I said it
great.
was finished.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
You're on mute.
It's over.
Why are you? Wait, why were?
So there was the girl who blocked me because I was joking around. And I called her brother a she-male because he acts gay.
Oh, wow.
Say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
I called her brother a she-male.
Why did you do that?
That's all I did. That's all I did. Well,
Dude, 10
like,
seconds?
mostly what I did.
Dang it, I'm not gonna
That
do
was the reason she used to block me. She used that reason to block me. Called her brother a she-male.
Dang it. Alright, I gotta do this again. Alright, we got 30 seconds.
And I
left.
knew I was joking when I said it.
Did you already pass this, Raps? The 30-second thing?
Yeah, I passed everything that you're doing.
How did you get so fast? I started it before you.
No, I.
You just fly through, though. Huh?
I
started playing it earlier.
I don't know if she.
Oh, how long have you been playing it?
Told her that I
only played it for an
LGBT
hour.
stuff. Some women get pissed when you tell them that you're not into
So that's
LGBT.
5.
It shines.
I'm loving this game, dude. This is a great game. Probably game of the year.
Because he's gay, okay?
Oh my goodness, game of the year, dude.
Uh-huh.
Seriously.
Yes, he's gay. He's 100% gay.
No, I already know that. SpongeBob, yeah, I know
His
that.
family knows he's gay.
They just changed this.
All I did was
I,
call him a she-male once.
Who are you talking
And I
to?
even said it was a joke. I
real
kid you not. I
music
said it was a joke.
The rolling green hills
Yeah, I said it was a
of
joke too.
Jellyfish Fields. A place to experience nature at its most raw.
Who's gay?
and
Who are you
sometimes
talking
a bit
about?
I
tender
have
from the
no
stings.
I was telling bro about something. If you don't want to listen, then it's fine.
Just mute yourself. If it's a private
Mute
conversation.
myself. I don't want to mute myself.
We did. I muted you.
Twitter
and
review.
Raps.
You want me to temporarily mute you so that not bother you?
Yes, do it.
Bro, you're supposed to.
Wait, what?
I wasn't
This
supposed
looks really good on the 4K TV. I'm glad I played this in 4K.
I don't know what
Dude,
you're
it's
saying.
not in
Squidward,
4K.
are you
I
okay?
understand it's not in 4K, but I'm glad I played it in
No,
the
I'm not
upscale,
okay,
dude.
you barnacle head. Do I look like I'm okay?
What do you mean?
Well, your nose does look pretty big. I mean, bigger than usual because
I
it's
have
usually
no
pretty
idea.
big. And you look clammy. And oh my gosh, you're bald!
That's racist.
I've always been bald, but now I'm stung all over.
Everyone's
Oh,
racist
wow.
eventually.
Well, according to the
I do remember
manual, severe jellyfish stings
Cartoons
can be
are dark.
treated effectively
At one
by
point in
applying
Rap's
a
life, he
thick
was
layer
racist.
of king jellyfish jelly to the
You may
affected
not
areas.
remember this occurrence, but I'm sure everyone had a racist
jellyfish.
occurrence.
Well, I guess you're off to scale Sport
Bro, I can
Mountain
see
and
yourself
die
being
a
racist.
horrible
Dude,
death
Google
under the
Google
vicious
is great.
tentacles of King
They did a
Jellyfish.
good job in this
You were
game.
racist
Game
to me
is
one
beautiful.
time in your life.
I'll stay here, balled up here in excruciating pain.
Game
Whether it was with
of
racist
the
intent
year.
Don't worry,
or being
Squidward.
racist
I'll
directly.
bring back that king jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
You don't remember, but it's happened to everyone. I've been racist.
Game of the
Just
year,
my
dude.
I've called people who killed
No.
me in Fortnite the N-word.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, this is game of the year, bro.
That's not directly being racist, but I was directly racist one time.
What?
This is gonna be game of Ghost of Tsushima like
We
poop.
can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots.
You
I
can't
feel
say
like
that.
a
You
new
can't
sponge.
say that.
Raps, don't you think this is gonna beat Ghost of Tsushima?
Dude, this is not game of the year.
It's game of
8%
the
black
year,
doesn't
bro. What
matter.
is wrong with you?
I have Spanish blood in me slightly too. Does that mean
This
I'm
is
25%?
quality. This is
Does that mean I'm
quality game of the year,
25% black?
Whoa,
if I
how
have
do I get
Spanish
out
blood?
there? What the heck happened?
You're
I
an
wear
idiot.
the cucumber. Oh, we gotta start this all back. Oh. I
This
messed
is a
up.
you
I'll-
are Spain.
You're African American.
Take that! I love opening presents.
What do you, mute yourself. No,
You to mute yourself.
mute yourself.
Who, me or him?
Yeah, no, you. He muted himself.
What happened?
I think he wants me to mute him.
No,
Mute who?
When he says
Nike,
mute myself,
because you
I'm
guys
really
are talking about something. I don't know what it is, and I don't care.
His name is Brill.
Raps. I mean Jeff.
Yeah.
Is saying the N-word racist?
Yes.
Why? Why is it racist?
Because it's a term that was used against somebody. And a group of
Against?
people.
It
It's
was
a bad
used against
no,
a race,
but-
alright?
It was used
Well,
against
but-
a whole
but-
race, dude.
But
Okay, do you want? I believe.
I don't like
it
any.
went
I
as
don't like
white
that word at
people,
all. Doesn't
white
matter who
guys or
uses
whatever used it against black.
I don't care who uses it.
And then now,
I'm that.
So
now
what if-
white
I
people
don't
just
care
kind of went
who-
away from it, and now black people take it for granted, and they're allowed to use it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
we made. What if we made this word called whiter? All right. That's
Any
That is the
icy
dumbest
cracker
thing
is
I've ever
bad too.
heard.
I don't like cracker either.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
That's pretty
hey,
stupid.
my white. Hey, my white.
You know,
So they
there's
can't say
people
it
who
because-
actually don't want to be racist while saying the N-word, just say Nigeria
Oh my god.
or
This conversation's
Niger,
dumb.
because
Mute
those are
yourself.
actual places. Niger's an actual place.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody's gonna take it well if you say Niger.
Poopado.
I don't think anybody will care.
Hey, mute yourselves.
Jeff gets away with
Oh,
calling poo-poo.
sparkling.
All right, yeah. Yeah. All right.
Poopadoopadoops.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Yeah, I don't care.
What? Rats, you weren't even listening. Down. Whoa, I got like 400. I can open this baby. Let's open this baby. Oh, airplanes, dude. Oh. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, mute yourselves, man. This conversation does not need to happen right now. Not while I'm playing SpongeBob. I want to enjoy this game. This is the reason why I didn't want. Because now we're gonna get back into the politic talk. Oh, I just died, dude. I just died because I was trying to get stuff and I fell into the water. The water, like,
How dare
do
you.
not fall into the water. It kills
How
you.
dare you?
I know. Now I gotta start all the way back again.
Yeah, I don't know how you died on SpongeBob.
Because you fall into the water. But I don't mind playing this game over and over again. I love this game. This game is fun. I can get it from GameFly for like $18. I actually might buy this game. It's GameFly right now. I didn't know how I was gonna like it. This is my favorite game of all time. Probably number one. I was waiting for your response. I was waiting for your response to that.
It was obviously a troll, Jeff. So, trolls, you know, deserve.
It's a good game, though. You like it so far?
It's I give it the same as like in Ghostbusters.
What did you give Ghostbusters? 7?
Yes. It's good.
Yeah, I gave 7. I gave it a 7 as well. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a
It's
7.
not amazing. That's what it is.
This is an amazing game. Oh, is 7 just good, not amazing?
Yeah.
So, real SpongeBob hours, dude. Yeah. Catch those jellyfish, dude. Let's get these guys. See, I like these type of games. You're not as big a fan as this. You know? I'm more into like the cartoony based type of games. I like realism as well, but I'm more into cartoony based.
Just my size. You've just met the Sponginator.
Okay.
You just met the Sponginator. Now I got the checkpoint. Game goes. It does not deserve a 20. That is for sure. Sorry, Nike, to offend you. It is no 20. It is not even on the top 10 of greatest of all time. It's not even on the top 20.
What Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters, yeah. It's a good game. It's not on the top 20. So. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't think it deserves that, man. Like, I feel like the game could have actually been better.
Yeah, it could have.
I think they could. I think there was some. Only Patrick. How do you switch over to Patrick?
Jeffro's on the tutorial. You'll figure it out.
Oh, I'm in the tutorial right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell me how to switch to Patrick. It says this is freezy fruit. Only Patrick can use freezy fruit. That's all it says.
No, you'll figure it out, sure.
I just feel like Ghostbusters. I know I love the Ghostbusters game. I do. It's a 7. That's a good game, man. So don't feel too bad. I gave it a 7, man. It just the graphics were a little clunky. Maybe it's because I played it on the Switch. The graphics were a little clunky.
No, it was a PS3 game. The graphics looked the same on the Switch as a PS3.
There was times that the mouse didn't move with the actual audio.
Yeah, that happened a lot.
Oh, okay. So it did happen to you as well. Okay. Yeah. That's a minus there because it kind of took me out of the game, of the story. It just, the character having the voices were great, but the voice is not matching up with the audio.
What, man?
Like the picture really took me out of that game. He says it never happened to him, but it always happened to me. I mean, it didn't happen all the time, but it happened a lot. And Raps is saying it happened to him too. So, you saying it didn't happen?
It never happened. This is a lie.
Yeah, I just think you're kind of just sticking up for Ghostbusters, brother.
Hey, Gary, what's shaking?
Story was very
Wow.
Story was very mediocre, at best. This is a bungee jump. SpongeBob can bungee from it. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Okay.
The ultimate wedgie experience.
Oh, cool. Oh, I love this. Yeah, get that sexy spatula. Well, one, you should never do that. And two,
You should never do what, Jeff?
he said, I swear,
Oh.
yeah. And, I don't believe that. I'm sorry, dude. It happened way too much, and Raps is saying it happened to him too, which he played on the PS4. So, I mean, one, you played it on the... I mean, if it didn't happen to you, it didn't happen to you. I don't know, bro. You know, I can't say you're lying, but I can also say, that it did happen to me, so... Oh, shut up, turtle. Wow! Oh, robots, dude. Oh, robots are crazy. Oh, I killed that. Oh, I like that guy. He's a good guy. Love the music, dude. This game gets me pumped. The story was very average. There were some parts that glitched for me. So, I mean, it's a 7. I mean, it was a good game. I'm gonna... I hate to sound kind of jerkish, Nike, but you really pumped it up, bro. Maybe if you didn't pump it up like you did, I might have gave it a higher score. What, don't you think, Raps, he pumped it up a little too much?
No, I mean, that doesn't affect my view on games when someone talks about it, I want to be honest.
I mean, he got me excited for Ghostbusters. And then it was an okay game. I think I don't think it would have been a higher score per se, but I think I would have probably... I mean, the voice is not matching... The voice is not matching the visuals. Really took me out of the game, to be honest with you.
Is that better?
Like, oh crap! The hand grabbed me.
Jeff, do you still want us to go mute or no?
If you guys are talking about politics, because I'm playing SpongeBob, I want to be happy and
Politics?
joy. Yeah, you guys are talking about racism and stuff.
Did you know that
Well, technically
Racism
it's
is
not.
not
Trump will-
politics.
Technically it's not, but still, I don't want to talk about it. Hey. So you guys
You
can
know
unmute
that
yourselves if you're just done talking about that topic.
We're not talking about it anymore.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Start that.
we were talking about how Donald Trump affects
Bro, we were not
Fortnite.
talking
Dude.
about that. I hate that guy. I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, mute yourself
I'm kidding.
with your opinion.
All I said
Mute
one small,
yourself.
I said one sentence.
Mute yourself
I was
if you're going to state
kidding.
your opinion while I'm playing
Tell that to Bill,
SpongeBob.
Don't tell that to me. Tell that to
Alright,
Bill.
Grill wasn't
Whoa.
really stating an opinion, he was just making a joke.
He was making a joke.
Okay, now I'm the one getting blamed on because I stated one thing. If it's one sentence, then there's nothing wrong with it.
Dude,
Wait, what name did you say? But mute Jeff, so he can't hear it.
Do
I love opening presents.
Just tell.
dude, we were... every time you join, Nike, every time you join, there's drama somewhere. Dude.
Oh, he muted you, Jeff.
I know he did. I'm just kind of talking. We never had these issues. I don't think we even really talked about politics or any real life topics when he was gone. We really never did.
I mean, I just don't care. I mean, I know I'm right. And everyone thinks Stephanie's right. When it comes to that, I mean, Jeff.
Yeah, I think it's in a few episodes, Cat. It's in a few episodes. I do know that.
He was making a joke, no, that's what he was talking
I
about.
feel like a new sponge.
That machine huffing and puffing over there. The D-1000 will continue to create robots until it destroys. Be careful now. It goes on.
No.
Hammer. I get it.
Oh, robots everywhere with big hammers. Shut up, Turtle. Dang, dang, dang. Chicka, chicka, bang, bang, bang.
Alright, Jeff, we're back.
Dang, dang.
Yeah, we're
Yay.
back. We had a conversation.
We had to have a little talk, alright?
That's fine. Whatever you need to talk about. Whatever you need to talk. We got 6 people watching. My goodness.
Are you streaming?
I've been streaming.
We were.
Or else I wouldn't care
okay,
about you guys
when
talking
you
about
said
those
it,
topics.
You should have told me you were streaming, and then I would have muted you without even asking.
Jeff,
Mermaid
Jeff,
Man.
yeah,
I
okay,
have all your comics and
they were
toys and
talking
mermaids.
about middle-aged
What?
women ski doing.
yeah, it's
you
that
talking about?
sponge kid.
That's what they were
No.
talking about.
I do like Mermaid Man a lot too.
That Patrick
mean
is surrounded
Aquaman?
by robots and needs my
Yeah.
help.
What's the
Parody of
difference? There's no
Aquaman.
difference. There's no
Oh.
difference.
What, dude? You're so...
Dude,
There is no difference in Mermaid Man and Aquaman. They're the same thing.
Oh, shut up, Raps.
Well,
One's an
massaging
old
your
man
feet
and the
will
other
St.
one
Patrick,
is
then
Yeah,
massage
one's an old
our
man, the other
bodies.
one is Mermaid Man. What's the
Help!
difference?
They're making me hit myself.
Oh, there's Patrick.
One's-
Okay. I gotta get Patrick. I gotta rescue Patrick.
Massaging your feet isn't working. I think I'd better try a more direct approach.
Why couldn't you just tell me I gotta
Clipping my
rescue Patrick before I use him? Why couldn't you just tell me that?
Because you care about the story.
Patrick!
Look at this.
I mean, spoilers don't care,
Major
dude. I don't
story
know.
font, man. It's a major story. Spoiler point.
Is it, Raps? Is it? I'm sliding on my tongue, bro. Dude, I love SpongeBob.
Yeah, I didn't say. I
That
knew
was
this
a
was
ton of
something.
fun. I should do it again sometime.
That was actually pretty fun, dude. I love the gameplay in this game. Graphics are really good. This
I
game,
mean, I don't know if
Graphics look
These
better than the
players are
original
bots,
version.
I can't tell, but they're trying to...
yeah, they really upgraded the graphics.
there's no bots on Apex.
So they're actual, like, new players.
Oh, that. I don't know.
Did they not upgrade the graphics in Ghostbusters very much? Because
No, they never. They just transferred it. Like I said, it's a 360 PS3 version.
Fresh, like
I wonder why they didn't. Oh no, dang it! I wonder why they didn't. And I'm not just talking about. I'm not crapping on it. I'm just wondering why. Like, so don't.
Because it has a brand name on it that's popular, and it's going to sell because of that, so they don't have to do anything to it. They don't have to do something to it, they're not going to.
just my
Well,
size.
SpongeBob has
is
the name
different.
brand.
Now, SpongeBob was a little different because a lot of SpongeBob games are created by people.
Didn't they say SpongeBob was gay?
Yes, he's officially
I
considered
don't
that.
like that.
by
I really...
Whoa, what?
But the
heck
show's
is
over,
that?
so it doesn't really matter anyway. They're not making.
Yeah, the show. Did it end officially?
Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm a
Did it?
I
Did,
never
did
saw
it,
that.
the show end?
Ham,
It ended 5 years ago.
I get it.
Oh, did it? I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it for a few years.
I haven't watched
So
it since I
that's
was 4
why-
years old.
I feel like a
I haven't
new
watched it
sponge.
for a long
You just
time.
met the Sponginator.
I haven't seen none of the new episodes.
I just know
Yeah,
what
I mean,
people
I-
say about it.
Sorry, what?
I heard it got terrible. Tommy said it got terrible.
I mean, it was terrible from the beginning.
He says it what? Oh no, I love
Fresh, like a spring breeze.
the original show.
The only cartoon
Oh,
I
I'm
really
so
get into
low on
is like Jimmy
HP. No.
The only cartoon what?
was pretty funny. Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron was awful. Of course you would love that show. Oh
I didn't
god.
love any cartoon. I just said that was
feel like a
all
new
whatever.
sponge.
Jimmy Neutron's the worst cartoon ever made. Awful. Of course, Raps will like the worst cartoon that's been on
Why
TV.
do you say that though?
Because it's Raps.
Oh, rap.
And why would you say like what for what?
Because
reason?
Raps, you like bad things for some
For
reason.
what reason is Jimmy Neutron terrible?
Oh, it's just
Bears
boring.
on
It was
Apex
just
do be
boring. It
cocky,
wasn't.
though.
It
How
wasn't
so?
good. I don't know. It was fucking a good show. I didn't.
It
I
gives
didn't
you
like
a warning
it.
when you
Sometimes
leave.
pushing
I'm
a
just
single
picking
button
on
is
it.
the most
your
satisfying.
friends to get the
Push,
respawn
push,
you
push, push.
Oh, SpongeBob is still airing. It is not over yet.
They're not making new episodes.
Nike, I wasn't trashing on it, dude. Chill. Okay. One. And two, Ghostbusters kind of deserves it, dude. It's
They're only
great.
showing
It's
reruns now. They don't still make new episodes.
It's a good game. The franchise is amazing. Yes, I
Yeah.
love the franchise.
Did you
Oh,
watch,
dang.
Jeff, did you
Falling in this water sucks. I wish the hand would
Oh,
just...
Nighthawk. He made the aura to you, Nighthawk.
Jeff,
Wow.
Yes, what's up, Nighthawk?
did you watch Ninjago at all?
No, I didn't like... That was okay. I didn't like that either. That came out around when I was actually older, so I never really stopped and watched
It
it.
came out
No.
when I was a kid.
It came out when you were a kid. It came out when I was married. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
What about Henry Danger?
Again, that came out. Oh, that's newer. That came out now. No, I'm not watching it. I'm not a big fan of it. It's okay. It's nothing I watch though. I'm too old for that now. I mean, it doesn't interest me. Like the newer stuff doesn't interest me. Now I'm just doing cartoon stuff. Now I just really just watch cartoon stuff and play the cartoon video games because of nostalgia, more or less. Like the newer stuff doesn't interest me as much.
Just the nostalgia.
So like Henry Danger doesn't interest me. Like none of the newer cartoons interest me. I did like Adventure Time and I did like regular show though.
I liked both of those too.
Yeah. I
What
like
about
it.
the kids
Regular
that
show
made
was the
himself
bomb
up
back.
anime?
Why'd they end regular show?
Yeah, no, they ended both of them. Both of them were
I
done.
feel like
Regular
a
show
new
was the bomb. They should bring it back. No,
Pam.
like don't recast the
I
characters.
get it.
Oh, yeah, you get up there.
If there's
and do
anything
that.
I hate more than a show, don't recast the characters. That makes me hate the show.
What happened to the camera?
They did it
Jeff?
with Scooby Doo, and
What happened to what camera, dude?
Fresh
You're-
like
the
a spring
recast
breeze.
of Scooby Doo.
What are you talking about, Brio?
They
The camera's off.
recast it,
What are
like
you
they
talking
redesigned Scooby Doo.
Wait a minute.
Hey, SpongeBob.
I no, you keep talking, Nighthawk. My
Goodness,
bad.
you're
Well,
Keep
of
talking.
course, SpongeBob.
They
Why wouldn't I
recasted
be?
they redesigned the Scooby Doo characters.
The only good thing that came out of Jimmy Neutron is Carl Weezer. Yeah, I agree with that. What's a franchise? A franchise is like SpongeBob's a franchise.
Hold up.
Like an
Jimmy
ongoing
Neutron is really freaking
show or
old.
series. It's a franchise.
Jimmy
Where
Neutron's
like a
really
character that constantly goes on. That's what that. So like and branches off into different things. Like Ghostbusters is a franchise. SpongeBob is a franchise. Spider-Man's a franchise. Marvel in a whole is a franchise. Well, no, it's a company. Yeah, no, it's a company. Franchises are like different characters or shows. What's up, bro? Hey, John, how you doing? BBC News. What?
Do you know what that stands for?
Hold on. Oh, yeah. But do you know it's the British Broadcasting Channel? You do know that, right? So that's what it stands for. That's what it really stands for. Okay, you perverts made it something different. Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
the
what?
Right, Raps? Right, Raps?
For ya. I don't know what it is.
I said BBC stands for the British Broadcasting Channel.
You know what
That's the
Adidas
real
stands
term
for?
That's what it stands for.
You know what Adidas stands for?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You better
All
not say
day
it on
I
this.
dream about.
Okay, well, don't say it on here because I'm playing a kids game.
Stop.
So.
Yeah, what he said.
Donks.
I wonder what Adidas actually stands for.
Ding, ding,
Nothing.
ding.
Just Adidas. What's the problem with it?
It's a
might have to
shoe,
remember what I
dude.
just
It's
said.
a shoe. It's a brand.
Yeah, it's just a friend.
You don't think Nike stands for?
No, Adidas actually stands for All Day I Dream About Sports. That's actually
Oh, it does it? Oh.
Oh.
yes. How did you
I'm
not
just
know
all
that?
Nike
the
stand
brands.
for anything or no?
This is what?
Does
Nike.
Nike stand for anything?
Jeff likes the...
Well, Nike, I mean, the original meaning was actually a Greek mythology word, meaning winged goddess of victory.
Nike?
So, yeah, it actually it's a Greek mythology word that meant winged goddess of victory.
Really?
Supposed to
They
be
took
like a
that.
superior shoe by that.
I never knew that, man.
It symbolizes the sound of speed, movement, power, and motivation.
How did you not know that, Jeff? You know I got Greek goddess in my freaking username, right?
I just never knew it. I just never knew
Nyx is
that
a Greek goddess, you know that, right? NYX. Nyx is a Greek goddess. The goddess
Yeah, I knew
of
that
Nike.
one. I didn't know Nike, though. I didn't know Nike was.
I thought of something unique because I didn't want
I
to
don't
put white
think
tea.
SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
You come up with the
How many of these
weirdest
do I have to
conversations, Nighthawk.
The Rock
I know.
is talking
That's how I
to me.
thought.
Almighty Rock!
We never had these weird conversations when you were gone,
Oh,
dude.
hi there, Mr. Plankton.
These weird
going to
conversations
vaporize
always come
me
up
today?
whenever you're here, bro.
So very tempting.
So Jeff,
Unfortunately, I
Mason
found
caught a fish
myself in
today.
the undesirable
He caught
position of
fishes
having to
today?
assist
He
you.
caught a fish today.
I was in an undesirable position
Are we
yesterday.
Not
talking
really
about
part of the
fish
fish.
or are we talking about
Heed
Fortnite
my
fish?
words, my
Dude, no.
opinion.
No
Go
one
into
is
Jellyfish Cave.
talking
Follow
about
the
Fortnite.
instructions on the signs
If someone
that
says
you
someone
see.
caught a
talked-
fish
okay,
and
you
the
did-
first
Yeah, I like
thing
Patrick,
is
too.
You'll be a big
Fortnite.
fat idiot, but you'll
fishing.
know
Did
enough to
talk
help
about
defeat the
fishing.
robots and get
Did
me
talk
back
about
into the
fishing
chum
in
bucket.
Fortnite.
Yeah, I was talking about Mason catching a fish. I was telling
That
Mikey
would
about
be
Mason
actually
catching a fish.
Yeah, and I thought he was catching a fish in Fortnite.
Well, then will you
No,
vaporize me?
I don't ever talk
I
about
might
Fortnite.
spare your
Fortnite
life
is
so I
just
can
someone-
force you to work in my
all
sweatshop
times.
making
You were playing it
low-quality
earlier.
design and knockoff
Yeah, I only
watches.
play it because Nike doesn't
Oh,
have
thank
PS4.
you.
If Nike had PS4, I would not have it installed. I don't.
Like, John.
Last time I played, like I said, it was a month ago with him. I don't just play the game. I played once in a blue moon with him, and I can like, I'll play Nike with Nike a little bit. That's it.
Wait, so what happened next?
Me and Mason, we play like NBA. We don't play Fortnite.
I haven't heard.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hot, hot, hot.
Well, he hasn't been on the last 2 days because he's
crap.
camping.
Oh. Yeah, I do got a personal question. It's not like personal, Jeff.
Bam, bam,
It has
bam.
to
I'm
revolve
playing
around-
SpongeBob, dude. Let me play some SpongeBob. Peace.
Do you
Let him
think
play some
it's a,
fun.
do you think it's a good idea to, if I have an opportunity to go on vacation for a week, should I go on vacation to Virginia Beach?
No.
I don't know. I've never been to Virginia
You stay on
Beach,
your
so
home.
I can't speak for that.
Oh, I just wanted to check.
That's much better. Woo!
I
Look
hear
at
that
that.
Virginia
how
has
was that a
mosquitoes.
personal question?
Yeah, how is
I
that?
don't know if I should do it or not. I need some background information.
I've never been to I don't think I've been to Virginia.
No, that would just
I
be.
haven't been in my
that would need some
adulthood.
vacation
Myrtle
advice,
Beach isn't that bad of a
not
location.
personal question.
I've never been there, so I can't speak.
You've never
for
been
it.
to Myrtle Beach?
Oh, no, I haven't been to Myrtle Beach.
You're missing out, man.
I don't like any of the
You,
beaches.
you can't
to be
even
honest.
like you open your eyes up when you're at Myrtle Beach. I kid you not. When you're at Myrtle Beach on
What's
a
your bad
summer
news?
night, evening or whatever in Myrtle Beach, it looks amazing. You open your head up, you open your mind. I got my
Why is
mind
a
trapped
whistle?
in the mountains right now.
Dang.
Is it
Ah,
weird
it's
perhaps
SpongeBob.
to feel normal in
Ouch.
Myrtle Beach compared to West Virginia? Like it's like a breathtaking view for me because I live in the mountains and for some reason
I don't think
Mountains
SpongeBob's
are
underwear
breathtaking
fits
to me.
quite right.
Mountains are breathtaking.
Oh,
not for me. I live in
Oh.
mountains, so they're very underwhelming. When I go to Myrtle Beach, it's like breathtaking. Like
I don't
literally-
care about him, Nike. He's not allowed to be ever said on this channel. I don't like him.
What are we talking about?
Don't worry about it.
This Anthony.
It's not you. You just gotta worry. It's not Anthony.
No, it's not Anthony.
You just
Anthony
gotta worry
hasn't
about
talked
yourself.
I'm gonna go to
all-
Now Anthony disappeared. I don't know what happened there.
He vanished.
He's gone to cry because of the corner.
He just went to the abyss.
Yeah, I mean he
That's much
He
better.
got rid of Raps, and then I guess he just got rid of everybody. So I haven't talked to him since.
I got rid of him before he got rid of me.
Oh! You don't think SpongeBob's under
And you and him were never really truly friends,
Yeah,
dude.
you and him, you just agreed on one thing. For like
One thing.
He never said that he doesn't hate me. He definitely
This
doesn't.
I don't think he hates anybody.
No, I don't think he hates
dislikes
anybody.
a lot of people.
Maybe he just has some.
He didn't like the whole. I'm interested to see what his opinion is on Last of Us
Last
2
of Us
now,
2.
because that was the whole purpose of you two not being friends anymore. It's because of your opinion on The Last of Us 2 and kind of calling him out because he was going to play it.
Yeah.
You
That
called
was
him out for that?
What?
Because
He said he
because
would
he's
never play anything like that ever. In his,
but he made the
I
exception
think
for The Last
they
of Us.
over criticized the game a little bit.
Excuse me.
what?
Oh
Yeah.
man, how do I?
They
use SpongeBob?
criticized the game for a stupid reason, and they should have.
I don't care
Yeah.
about that.
Patrick
But
can
even from
also
the
jump-
trailer
hold on,
when
hold
they
on.
added all the
Up,
LGBT stuff.
And
That's the problem I had with it ever since the beginning.
I mean, that's a fair.
He may stack.
Most
throw
people hate
fruit as well by
LGBT.
throwing a
Most
throw
brain
fruit on
people
top of another
hate
throw fruit.
If you're a
This
brainless
will allow
person
people
who probably believes in, I can't say it. Wait. Let me mute Jeff so I don't take him off for a second.
Dun, dun. There we go.
That has nothing to do with
Jeff.
Yeah.
Do you like Apex?
No.
What do you mean? What do they
Well, don't talk to me anymore.
Okay.
I don't know. It's all just
Clean as a whistle.
Wow.
Do you like Apex?
Yeah, I actually do.
You have it. You downloaded Apex?
So shiny.
Yeah, I had it all the time.
That's
Just-
much better.
Yeah, I just had it all the
Why didn't you ever play it? Because I was playing it with
Clean as a
people
whistle.
and nobody ever wanted to play it, so
I didn't have it when-
installed it.
I don't think I had it when you had it. So, or, yeah, I don't think so. When was it? Like 5 months ago?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Well, let me read the comments here. Yay, Patrick. Nice. Dude, I own Fortnite. It's said. Who? Don't worry about it, Cat.
Well, I'm gonna leave.
You're leaving? Alright, Brio. See you later,
Nah,
buddy.
yeah. I'm gonna stay on the.
Stream?
Yeah.
Nice. If
Oh,
Patrick
that's even
belly
better.
flops near robots, he can damage or stun them. Small robots will simply be defeated by Patrick's belly flop. Larger robots will be stunned for a short period of time.
That's why.
Nice.
Oh, again.
Mental patience.
I will crush them. Ooh. Cannonball!
Patrick's sexy. He's a sexy beast. Patrick may also use throw fruit to defeat robots. Let's do it. Patrick, you're super sexy, dude. Why are you super sexy?
That's much better. Ouch!
Patrick, don't die on me, you super sexy beast. Oh, that's cool. How do you stun him?
Oh,
How do you stun him? Oh my poops, dude. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
ouch! I don't think
Damn.
SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right. Oh,
It's the straight thing.
clean as a whistle.
How do you stun the robots? I don't know how to stun him.
Maybe.
Jeff is unmuted now.
Oh yeah, yippee-ki-yay. Yeah.
That's much better.
Unmuted.
Are we doing Fortnite Friday?
I don't know yet because I'm going to go to a concert Friday. So
Oh, that's fair. If you want to do the concert, you can do the concert. I'm not gonna bother with that.
no. I'm literally going to a concert.
there.
I'm not going to a
Squidward tells
Fortnite
me
concert.
you're looking
I'm
for the
going
king
to a concert.
I know what a concert
Oh,
looks like.
a
bro.
legit
I'm
concert,
not that
bro.
nerdy. I'm not that nerdy.
I mean, I should be back by 11, but I don't know yet. So if I mean, I would do it on the. I can do it on the phone.
Is
I just
it
won't be
worth-
streaming. I'll play with you guys
But
on the phone.
is it worth going on a
Good thing,
vacation?
too. That monster has been
from
stinging all my
Saturday-
good customers.
It's a car concert, dude. You're
I
in
hear
your
that you can
car,
find him
and the
up top
people
of
are playing on
Old Sport
stage.
Mountain here.
In your car,
Go
while
hook
you're in
that
the car.
beast,
You're
sailor.
not out.
So
Around.
it's like a drive-in movie.
It's like a drive-in. It's like a drive-in concert. It's like a drive-up concert. You know who it is, Raps? You know who I'm seeing, Raps? For King and Country.
Nice.
You know who they are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of Burn Shit since I already heard
Intelligent.
something.
So he
You heard what?
I
Burn
want to hear his
Shit.
2 cents.
That's the only one?
Yeah, I'm listening to more country.
Jeff, what's your 2 cents on school starting?
Whatever, Turtle. You're
How do you think an effective way to do it?
Okay, what are you saying, Night?
I want to hear your
Whoa.
Nike.
Oh, Nighthawk.
I
Still
want
gonna
to
call
hear
you
your 2
Nike. though.
cents on how you think they should start school back up.
I'm not doing this right now. I'm playing SpongeBob. I'm not doing this right now, dude. You start these conversations, bro.
Like a quick
I'm not
opinion.
doing
It's not-
this. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I've been watching this all week, dude. I don't want to talk about this. This is how these... Oh, holy crap. How do I kill this guy? Oh, there we go. This is how these fights and arguments start and stuff.
No, I ain't even gonna make an art. I just wanted to ask.
I understand, and I'm just
Argue
telling
about-
you I don't want to talk about it right now. We'll talk about it on the podcast.
Wait, you have a podcast?
Yeah, we do it every Sunday now. Raps and I do. We're gonna do the meme. We're gonna do the meme
Spotify or-
segment.
SpongeBob's underwear fits
No,
quite right.
it's just on YouTube. I do. It's kind of like a pod. It's not like an official podcast. but, you know.
So how's it work? Do you have like
Where
your
is the
camera
whistle?
on or black?
Yeah, I got the camera on. No, yeah, I got the camera on. We do a meme segment and everything like that. I mean, it's still kind of like this, except we're just talking about different things. Like, we talk about that stuff. We talk about that stuff.
Oh, Mrs.
So if you're more than welcome to join this Sunday, and we'll talk about it.
Hello, Patrick.
But right now, I'm enjoying
Is it like late Sunday
SpongeBob.
or
I'm
early?
enjoying SpongeBob.
Oh,
Late or
boy.
early?
This is
I'm not getting out of my car, cat, so don't worry about it.
I found a golden
like
spatula.
Oh, it's
but
late.
those
It's the
robots
same
out on
time.
the
It's like
island
11:30
stole it
p.m.
and threw it into
my
the
time.
lake. If you can figure out how to get it back, you're welcome to it.
No, my brother did, though. I skipped it. 'cause it
Sure
was a
enough,
work day.
Mrs.
Work
Puff.
night.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to make my own website.
Ding. Ding, ding, ding. So you give this a 7 right now, Raps? You giving this a 7?
yeah.
I'm enjoying it a lot. I really think it's funny. I think the humor is great. I think the humor is great. I like the look of the characters. I think voice acting is really good, done very well.
Besides Mr. Krabs.
Besides Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, it's not the same voice actor.
Oh, it's not the same guy? Oh, I didn't notice
No.
it.
Aw,
Dude, he sounds completely different.
I didn't
only
notice it. I
watched
haven't
the
gotten to
show a
Mr.
few
Krabs yet, dude.
times.
I haven't gotten to
Dude, he
Mr.
was
Krabs.
at the beginning, you just chose not to talk to him, I guess.
Oh, here he is. Here he
Next to
is.
the house.
Yeah, here he is. Hold on, let me hear.
What are you waiting for, boy? Go get
Oh.
that king jellyfish.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's awful. That demolished. I was gonna give it an 8. It demolished it. Oh,
All the other voice actors are the same people, I think.
yeah, that's a bad
Pretty much
one
all
too.
of them.
He's terrible. That's a
Mr.
terrible
Krabs.
voice actor. Wow, why did they do that? Oh, that was awful voice acting.
They kept the same voice lines as the original game, so they just transferred it over the audio file.
Oh, that's the voice actor for the original game?
Yeah.
It's awful, dude. It demolishes it. It demolished that score. Just by that. So, 7. I was gonna give it an 8, but it's just like Ghostbusters.
I don't like when
Like,
they
there's...
use fake characters.
Because I probably would have gave Ghostbusters an 8, but because of the voice not matching up with the actual audio, like the video not actually adding up to the audio, it demolished the point. So yeah, that did it for me as well. This one, I just don't like that voice actor. It's terrible. Mr. Krabs is a prominent character.
I don't know how you died that one time. I haven't died once yet.
Oh, I've died a lot.
How? It's a game made for 4-year-olds.
It's a game made.
I feel like a new sponge.
I keep jumping into the water, dude, by accident. Leave me alone, man. Why you gotta always pick on me? Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's an amazing game. I love it. It's a 7. It's a 7 for sure. Oh crap, Amondo's.
Barnacles.
Barnacles. Am I gonna look up? Shut up.
As long as these pants are square
Fart Night
and this
Friday.
sponge is Bob, I will
No
not
Fart
let
Night
Bikini
Friday.
bottom down.
Fork Night Friday.
Well, John says Fart Night Friday.
Ow, just my size.
I'm gonna die, dude. Oh, I've died already like 7,000 times.
That's just saying something. That Metal Jesus wouldn't even die in this game.
Wow, Metal Jesus would die in this game. He
No,
probably
he
would
would
still
not.
be unstuck on the
Feel like a
tutorial.
new sponge.
Dude, Metal Jesus would not.
Dude, you give Metal Jesus way too much credit, bro.
Jeff, do you think they're gonna
You know what,
add,
dude? He didn't do a Tuesday video again. I'm mad at Metal Jesus, dude. He's missing his video, dude. He's missing his own schedule.
Dude, because he doesn't care.
Like, he better care, man. He better care, because Gamer
schedules
Jeffro
don't
needs some
matter.
Metal Jesus in his life.
Schedules are just dumb. So he knows this. He even said before, schedules are stupid. He just has it there for people who always complain about it.
Well, I'm gonna complain to him. Okay?
Because no one uses schedules.
I do.
Jeff,
Hammer. I get it.
Dang.
Like a spring breeze.
Jeff,
Jeff,
Hold on, I'm focusing.
on SpongeBob.
On SpongeBob, bro. Okay, what's up, Nikki? I mean, Nighthawk.
how likely do you think it is for them to make Assassin's Creed Odyssey a PS Plus game?
I don't know. Ask Raps that. He would know better.
I did ask.
Well, Raps, the answer to his question.
Raps.
Dude, he asked me earlier. I just don't. I mean, you can't really judge those. You can't predict what games are actually.
It's hard, man. I because of the popularity of Valhalla coming out, I doubt they're gonna make it. They could. They could do it.
I think if they were going to make one free, they would make Origins free because.
Damn, I died again.
Origins and not
Wow. 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 Shut up, Nike.
Any free Assassin's Creed is a W. It's a W of its own.
God wasn't.
I mean, they could for Valhalla, but they're gonna probably make the older ones free
What
before
is
they
Valhalla?
make the newer ones.
That's
for
going to be
free.
the new one.
It's the newest one. They're not gonna make the newer ones free because people are still buying them and they go on sale all the time. People, they're still selling them
Is Odyssey
pretty well.
the new one?
Newest.
Odyssey's the newest one.
Oh.
So yeah, Odyssey will not go for
But
free.
Origin.
It's still Origins has
Came
more
out
of
in
a possibility.
2016.
It has a
It's a
better
PS
possibility,
game.
but I think like maybe the older ones will, because I think like the first one will probably go for free before any of them. The second one, you know, it's hard to say, man, on that. I doubt Odyssey or Origins, because they're still selling a lot of those copies.
I feel like a new sponge.
Don't you think, Raps?
No, I see Origins. Origins is an old game.
How does PlayStation now work?
PlayStation now is a streaming.
Oh, so you like stream games?
You
Yeah,
can
it's
sit down
like
and
a
a couple
spring
of them.
breeze.
It's okay. It's not the best. I mean, now
It's
you can
basically
download them
Netflix.
too. You don't have to just stream them.
You can't download the PS3 ones. Though.
You can download the PS4. You just can't
PS3 's
download
gonna
the PS3.
PlayStation doesn't care about
Damn it.
backwards compatibility or capability. That's Xbox.
I'm gonna die. Because... Oh my gosh.
I can't really do much. All I'm gonna do is
I'm gonna
buy
die because it puts me back at the checkpoint.
just me and Jeff sitting here chilling and laughing at Xbox.
Okay, good. Dun, dun, dun. I've died so many times, bro. You wouldn't even believe. I died like 17, right now like 30 times.
I wanna make videos on Spider-Man.
You're
like
sad.
Marvel Spider-Man. But
Oh,
it's, like,
damn.
really
This guy's
weird.
hard. There we go.
Wait until you get to the boss.
I feel like
First.
a
No. I'm only dying because I keep falling into the water. That's the only reason why I keep dying, bro. It's got nothing to do with like the actual villains. I mean, they're a little issue-y, but not bad. Oh no, that was a big mistake of mine. I'm gonna die again. I jumped down. I accidentally. Frick.
just my size.
I never thought you'd be struggling in this.
I'm not struggling. I accidentally. Shut up, Rabs. Go away, you little poop breath. Go away.
I've never heard that.
I'm not playing Uno tonight, John. Sorry, buddy. I'm playing Spongebob.
Perhaps
Oh,
left.
dang. Wow. Wow, Rabs. Wow. Wow, Raps. Wow. Dramatic exit. Wow. Really, Raps? Really, Raps? You had a dramatic exit? Huh? Wow, Raps. You had a dramatic exit. It's not that I'm struggling with it, man. I just did a jump by accident. It's called pressing the wrong button. Raps acts like he never has any problems with games and pressing wrong buttons.
Yeah.
Shut up, Nighthawk.
What did I do?
There was a reason why I let you sit there for a long time when you were sending me friend requests.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
I'm just playing with you.
Jeff, how did you manage to play Spider-Man?
What do you mean?
Like, I want to make videos on it, but it seems like it takes forever to play the game, get the things out.
What do you mean it takes forever to
Like
play
the
the game?
storyline takes forever. It takes a lot of storage. And so you kind of did the smart thing. You kind of like.
I have a well, I didn't stream the full game because people kept spoiling it for me, so I didn't stream the full game.
I haven't seen any spoilers. I just like it just takes forever.
What do you mean takes forever, dude?
You're wandering around the game and that takes up like something happens, and since I have my PlayStation clip set to every 30 minutes, you never know when you got the clip.
Raps is not joining back. Wow.
I do want to try Uncharted.
Uncharted's amazing. Spring Trap. What's up, Spring Trap? How you doing? Should put SpongeBob in Mortal Kombat. I like that guy. Listen to his music. Dude, Raps, join back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all good, Spring Trap.
Hey.
Hey, yes, Nighthawk.
It is getting a little late.
Bubble Buddy! Gosh, everyone is trying to...
Step quietly there.
He's getting a little
That
late.
king
You
jellyfish
what?
is just up at the top of this
It's
path.
almost 1 in the morning.
Good luck.
For me.
You'll need
I know
it.
that doesn't seem like very late.
Thanks,
most
Bubble
of the time
Buddy.
They usually set to like 5 in the morning.
Dang.
I wanna.
Tell Raps to join back. Tell him to join back.
I'll
Fresh
tell
like a
him
spring
you said to
breeze.
join back.
Uh-oh. Spring Trap. We got some merch, dude.
I knew the king jellyfish was big, but who knew he had such a beautiful voice?
Yeah, it's a pretty sexy voice. Pretty sexy voice. What's up, Nighthawk?
I said to Raps, Jeff wants you to join back.
That's it, I don't want to do that. Oh, damn. Okay. King Jellyfish, dude. He's there. Okay, got that one. Slap him again. Oh, he's spewing out all these jellyfish, dude.
I feel like a new sponge.
Good thing I used him and not Patrick. Patrick is a little harder to use. Ah, damn. This is a cool boss, actually, huh?
Would you call me crazy if I said that I think they're gonna add Spider-Man?
Oh, I jumped too soon, huh? Hold on, what?
Would you call me crazy if I said that I think they're gonna add Spider-Man to Fortnite right before they release their Spider-Man?
Dang, I keep jumping too soon. What the heck? I jumped, you little poop! You little poop!
He's not replying.
Oh, thanks, John. Oh, he's a poopy dude. He knows I was joking.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Huh?
He's pulling a heifer Jane.
He's pulling a Jeff, because I do it all the time.
You do it all the time to him?
I do. Not all the time. Dang, why is that doing that?
No,
Oh, my
Jeff.
God.
Red pipes don't learn.
Oh,
from
you know what I can do? I can do that. Okay, that's gonna probably be better.
Jeff.
There we go.
Raps,
Okay.
Raps has a message for you.
Oh, damn.
He wanted me to
What's
tell
his-
you something.
Hey, what's his message?
Red pipes don't learn from alphabetical correctness to form their sentences and end up...
What? Tell him to get in here and say that.
He's too his intellect, his IQ is so much higher than mine that I literally...
His IQ is so low. He just says big words to
You
make it
just
sound
met
like
the
he's
Sponginator.
smart. Damn. Let's get those. Let's get these panties.
I feel like a new
That's
sponge.
not family friendly.
Let's get these panties. Let's get the shooty patootie rudies. Let's get these panties.
Supposed to be
Panties. Panties. I call them panties, dude. Damn! He's quick.
You say it like the dirty kids.
Got him. Give me some of those
Fresh like a spring
panties.
breeze.
Oh, we got blue jellyfish. Give me that sauce. I'm not gonna have enough time to get over there. Damn, that was kind of a new thing. I got one more life. Can't die. He did. He died. He was off.
There we go.
Get that jelly sauce. Oh yeah, dude.
I said back to him.
See you, John.
He wants you to say it to him. He says your IQ
Aw.
is low and you use big words to cover that.
No, don't say that to him. Wow.
Like a new sponge.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him you said it.
Cat,
Oh,
take
no.
it.
This is gonna be pretty interesting. I didn't say it, you said it.
No, you said it. I'm gonna tell him you
No,
said
you
it.
said it. No, you said it, I'll clip it.
You can clip whatever you want. I'm just gonna tell him you told me to say it.
I'll
That you
send him
told
the clip.
that you said it. That you said that you said. You know what I mean, Jelly
Yeah,
Bean?
he said we all strive for what we don't have.
love
In his
opening
case,
Oh,
he
tell him to
lacks
shut up.
the-
Tell him to join the damn party.
He lacks the intellectual awareness to even understand
Oh, shut-
the meaning of IQ.
Shut up. Shut up. Tell him to join. Oh my gosh. Stop laughing. I just got off the way. Tell him to join, dude. Tell him to join or else. Tell him or else, dude. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, SpongeBob, his sexy tongue, bro. His sexy tongue, bro. SpongeBob. Oh no 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 no! Oh my gosh, dude. That's kind of it throws me off there. Oh, I need to get up there. Fudge. Oh, Larry the lobster.
Jump at the end of that ramp in order to reach that golden spatula, huh? Cowabunga!
Wow, that's a mighty big leap. I hope I can make it.
Laughing this hard is actually killing my gut.
Who butters, dude? What does it put me in an exit to? You know what I mean, John Beans? Oh, nice spin trap.
See what he said.
Dude.
So basically, he said you look like a complete idiotic flower. Earlier. Now he says,
I called him
he
a
has low
Barbie man.
IQ. He said Olympic Prime instead
Huh?
of Optimum. Okay, he
What?
actually said instead with he spelled instead like INSTED.
Dude, more golden spatulas. I got 6 right now. What the
Olympic Prime instead of Optimus Prime. Also,
Going to
he's dying
Squirtle's
in a
house.
game.
Hey Tyler, how you doing, dude? Welcome back, Tyler.
The rap says you're dying in a
Stupid
game
robots ruined a
made for
perfectly
3-year-old
relaxing
wimps.
mud bath this morning.
I am so sorry, Squidward.
Oh my
Patrick and
gosh,
I were just
Raps. Oh,
playing a
punch him.
game and...
Punch that.
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot.
He thinks that your
Squidward, I
IQ
don't
may
know
be
what to
lower
do. How
than
can I
his
fix
because
everything?
you said Olympic Prime instead of Optimus.
What other
Why
guy?
don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Ha! Move to another town.
Please don't
crack
kill me
me
so
up.
soon.
But seriously, Just jump around like an idiot. That should at least make me smile.
I didn't know Squidward had a lamp.
Jeffro, they made you a Fortnite skin.
Oh, did they? Cool.
I didn't know
I thought it
Squidward
was
had a
Aquaman,
lamp.
but it turns out you're actually the hot dog guy.
Where's the lamp? He said, I didn't know Squidward had a lamp. I'm just destroying Squidward's house. Oh, look at the picture. I love that. I love that episode. That episode's funny. This is his house? Or this is upstairs? Oh my gosh. Really? Nice, Tyler. Yeah, it's multiplayer. I think Raps and I might play multiplayer.
Jeff, would
If
you
you
pay
join
me
me
if I made
back.
you? Hey, Jeff, would you pay me if I made you thumbnails? I'll take that as a no.
What poop face?
What's he saying?
What are you saying?
I said, would you pay me if I made you thumbnails for your...
I would never pay anybody to do that. I don't make any money, so no. I can make my own thumbnails. I just choose not to.
Alright, I'm checking. Okay, Rap said we... Okay, this is gonna take me a minute to read because these are really big words. We've a certain
There's a
Downtown Bikini Bottom.
from the
Once a
personification
bustling
of
metropolis.
redundant
Now a
exiliums
debris-covered crater.
presumpted upon tautologic
SpongeBob, the
repetitions
robots are destroying
and
downtown
enhance
Bikini
our
Bottom. We have to evacuate.
paradoxical
All right, but it's gonna take a while to get all this dust.
the
Not
redundant
vacuum,
innovations. Is he
evacuate.
reading stuff
We
out
have
of the
to get
Bible or
everyone to
something?
safety.
Because I cannot pronounce
Can we just
that.
load them up in the boats?
That won't do any good
Why not?
because the robots are
Thanks,
taking
Tyler.
the steering wheels.
Couldn't we just drive in a straight line?
No, there are too many turns.
I thought he would reply with some casual thing.
Those
That's all I
fiends,
did.
they
Yeah,
thought of
exactly,
everything.
Cat.
Never
Can
fear,
you
Mrs.
rap some
Puff,
at you
I'll
like
get those steering
a smart
wheels.
poopadoo and join the party? I agree. Just destroy everything. You get a sock and picture of Squidward. If you hit
Send
it,
him this.
it draws a
SpongeBob.
mustache. Oh, does it?
How about a driver's license instead?
Nice try.
Nice try.
I love opening
I gotta get a weapon. I gotta get a weapon of these things.
Cha-ching!
Oh, puppy dogs. Puppy dog robots. Feel bad for killing puppy dog robots, too.
I sent him a photo of someone carrying their knockdown teammate in Fortnite, and I told him that he was carrying.
Take that!
Wow.
No one-
Wow.
That was from a paper I wrote in 4th grade.
Why you guys so mean to me?
That last
These are always
message.
so mean.
That last message about the
I feel like a new sponge.
and exeniums or whatever. He said he wrote that in 4th grade. His IQ must be through the roof.
His IQ must be like very small.
He must be the new H3H3 Productions.
You really? What?
Because he has an IQ higher than mine, and he can outplay me most of the time. But sometimes
You
do
count
wrong.
You count H3 a high IQ?
Sometimes, not all the
No, not even close. You're joking, right?
His IQ is higher than mine, bro. His IQ.
That's not saying a lot, because Ethan's IQ is not that high. Okay, brother. I mean, I watched them, and his IQ is very low, so that's not saying much, brother.
High. Did you know that it's? I'm pretty sure it's true that high IQ people make low IQ people smarter.
Fresh like a spring.
Whatever you want to believe, brother. Whatever you want to believe.
It's almost like it's a factual thing.
Well, Ethan's IQ
Oh my god.
is not high IQ.
He sent me like a full. He said it got cut off, and he sent me a full paragraph.
Sometimes
And a
pushing a
half.
single button is the most satisfying.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I wish I
crap.
just had Google
Okay,
Translate or something. Like I could read it out
crap.
loud. Universally, that person's acronym or whatever, acumen, is exceeding.
I feel like a new sponge.
Like a Bible
Oh crap!
Bringing it around town.
Little
Bringing it around.
Are you even listening to it at
Fresh
all?
like a
No, not
spring
really.
breeze.
Bringing it around.
Bringing it
I'm just gonna
around
try to
town.
summarize this so you don't get bored.
Bringing it around town.
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh, who raps?
No, I'm not talking about raps.
Are you saying you don't know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
SpongeBob.
I feel like
Bringing
a
it
new sponge.
around
I remember
town.
that, but I'm like, why are you saying?
Because he said it.
Bringing it
Oh.
around town.
Dang, how are you gonna get it over there? Don't die. I've died a lot in this game. How you gonna get it
I'm
over?
gonna ask him for a simplified version.
How do you
Is
even
that-
get over there? How do you get over there? Holy crap. I might have to look that up. See what's gonna happen. Oh, you know what? It's because that guy was on there. Okay, I don't think I have to go over that way.
I'm helping you out, Jeff.
There we go. Okay, I got it. I found it.
Bringing it around town.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, I don't care what Rap says. He needs to join the party.
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
Join the party, or I will hack
Join the
right
party.
now.
Tell Raps to join the party, or else I'm pooping in the cereal.
I feel like a new sponge.
Just tell him that join the party, or I'll hack into your Requiem account and delete your church.
Oh, he doesn't care about that. Okay, I'll just make another one.
And
I hate that guy.
in a few weeks.
He knows I won't hack into his account.
I don't know how to hack into people's account. All I know how to do is launch NetCut and cut people off my home Wi-Fi.
Oh, really? What?
Jeff, if you want to be technical, isn't cutting people
This
off
door is
Wi-Fi
locked from the
illegal in
ins-
first place?
Huh?
I read up on, like, Google, according to Google, if you cut someone off the Wi-Fi, that's illegal. Like, if you use a thing to cut them off the Wi-Fi. It doesn't matter if it's your
It's a-
neighbor, your house, it could be in a hotel.
Nah, I never
You
heard
cut
that.
people off
I
the
don't know.
Wi-Fi.
Nah, I never heard
There's
it.
this
I
thing
never
called
heard
NetCut.
I feel like a new
Yeah, I never heard that. I don't know who told you that. I never heard that.
You've just
So
met the
NetCut basically
Sponginator.
tells you
I mean-
everyone, every device on the network.
If you
unless turn off
cut
their internet.
people like entirely off or steal it from their thing, yes. But like
No,
a
it doesn't
parent,
steal their internet. It doesn't steal.
cutting off like their child or something is not illegal. No,
But
that's
like,
not illegal. That's not illegal. So
like, is it illegal because if you go onto someone's net, like let's say you logged on to
It's-
NetCut
okay,
on
so-
a Wi-Fi hotel
holy
or
crap!
McDonald's, and then you said, okay, I'm gonna select this and block TikTok, so everyone in McDonald's can't use TikTok or Instagram. You can't use Instagram. You can't use Facebook. Is that illegal?
Hey, if it's in somebody's household, like for instance, I'm living with my parents, but they have a cutoff at a certain time. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not illegal. They can do it because it's their house.
But if it's in a public place.
Public place is different, dude. But it's the company, whoever's in charge of the Wi-Fi, they can cut it off, unless it's a public government Wi-Fi.
No, I'm talking like a public like a person like me, go in.
Yeah, you can shut up your own Wi-Fi. Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
I'm talking about like public Wi-Fi's.
I'm rollerific.
What do
I
you
got
What do you
access
mean by
to, like, a
public?
Wi-Fi.
Hi, Gary.
Let's say I go to McDonald's and they have their
You make
Wi-Fi.
things too
open.
complicated, bro. You shouldn't
I'll make
do
this-
that
I'll make it
because
as
you're a
simple as
terrible
possible.
person if you do. Jeff, you just
I'll
broke
make this
that
as
guy's leg.
simple as possible.
Yes,
I go to
thanks for
McDonald's.
noticing. I have been working
boot up
out.
NetCut and I cut off everyone's internet.
Not done. Doesn't that
That's illegal because you're cutting off a public internet that's not
Oh,
yours.
that's the entrance to the rooftop?
So yes, that is illegal because
But
you're
what
going
if I
into
didn't-
a public
okay,
place
so
and
what
you're
if I
cutting it off.
didn't
Another
cut
golden
off their
spatula.
internet? What if I blocked an app?
Yeah, it's still illegal.
What do you mean get
Yeah, it's
Sandy
still
to
illegal.
help me?
Even
Because you're blocking
slowing down
you're
the internet
blocking
would
you're
be
blocking.
illegal.
Oh, that gap.
I don't know about slowing it down.
Definitely not making that jump. How is anyone going
Because
to get
what
across
NetCut
there?
allows you to do is your device, the one using NetCut,
Hold on, let me get that.
More
it can
robots.
protect your computer so you
Holy
can't be cut off
Dutchman's
the
ghost.
internet.
That gap looks
At the
impossible.
same time, you can cut everyone
Okay,
else off.
okay. I'll go get Sandy to help me out.
Alright.
It's kind of like ad blocker. I'm pretty sure blocking ads is illegal.
No, blocking ads is not illegal. Because you're blocking your own personal ads. No, it's not illegal. You're blocking
not?
ads. Ad blocker is not illegal.
I
No,
thought
dude.
I thought in the United States it's technically illegal because the government ensures that you can see ads.
No, it's not illegal. They just gave the rights to it, but it's not illegal. People have the rights to do that.
Like you have an ad blocker, don't you?
Yes.
It's one of the most handy things to ever exist, probably.
Yeah, it's not illegal, or else
'Cause
everybody
it blocks
would be going
YouTube
to jail.
ads like they don't even exist.
Yeah, it's not illegal. I don't know who tell. I don't
that's
know
good
where
to
you
hear.
get. I don't know where you get
No,
your
I
information.
looked this stuff up. Like it's top search on.
Don't
Google.
believe everything that you read on the internet.
I don't believe everything.
If you go to a public place, you poop face. Okay. You go to a public place like McDonald's or Burger King, you hack into their Wi-Fi and shut them down. It's illegal, unless
It's not even hacking. No.
unless McDonald's does it themselves. Okay.
Jeff, you know it isn't hacking, right?
Well, then I don't know what you're
It's an
talking about.
application. It's a website. Called
It's still illegal. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if that app lets you do it or not. It's still illegal to go to a public place and interrupt the Wi-Fi. It's illegal.
It doesn't matter who you are in your home network, though. You can do it.
Yeah, you can do it to your own network because you own the property. It's your network.
All right, that's good.
Yeah. I don't know.
There was one more law.
Yeah,
that
you
I wanted to check.
own the property. So
with downloading,
like for
music,
instance, like if a parents cut off their kids, doesn't matter what his age is, okay? If the parents cut off the Wi-Fi a certain time, it's their household. They can do whatever they want.
What if the kid cuts off the parents' Wi-Fi?
And that's a different circumstance. Then, yeah, as long as he owns the property. If he owns the property, then he can do whatever he wants with it. How do I get over there?
I was also curious. So with downloading music,
Get back
downloading-
on, Raps.
is downloading a
How
copyrighted
do
song illegal, or is that only with music videos? Like if you download the video in MP4.
Go to the top of these steps.
Yeah.
Hold on. Sandy can glide across the gap to the next rooftop by double jumping and holding. Oh, I gotta do Sandy.
I know where you are. I know where you are. I seen
There's
that place
Sandy,
where you're
okay.
at on the game. I know where you're at the game.
Ah,
Jeff should share play.
no.
Oh. It's not like I'm gonna take control of your PS4.
The shinier, the better.
Hey, so for instance,
Oh, no, wait. Okay.
illegal music is illegal, yes.
It's not it's not considered illegal, it's just copyrighted.
What is the example?
So
Give me an example.
you take, like... Copyrighted music. One. Name a song that's like a pop song that you really like.
Poopy Doops. I like that song, dude. Don't judge it.
I'm just gonna take one off of the top hits that you probably know.
Poopy Doops is a great song. It will be platinum one day.
Just give me a sec. Okay. Have you heard of Rockstar?
He says he sent you another a message. I don't know. I gotta hear it.
Have you heard of what? Be Kind.
Exactly, Tyler.
Halsey.
Exactly. Oh, I didn't even read it.
Have you heard
Sandy
of
can't lasso
Halsey?
the object by circle. Huh?
Be Kind with Halsey.
Never heard of it. I don't know. I have to
What type
hear
of
the
music do you
song.
listen to?
I listen to varieties.
Let me do a popular song, like a really popular song.
I don't listen to garbage. If that's what you're.
Alright.
Rap is crap. I gotta kind of give you.
I don't really like rap too much.
Pop is poop. Pop is poop.
Okay.
Sandy's pretty bad, eh?
You know Cake by the Ocean?
I don't know. I gotta listen to it.
Uptown Funk.
Gotta listen to it.
For Closer.
Gotta listen to it.
Smokers and Halsey.
Gotta listen to it. Who's it by?
Closer is by Chainsmokers and Halsey.
Never heard of it. Never heard of that band.
Have you heard of Justin Bieber?
Yeah, that garbage. Yeah. That garbage singer. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay,
terrible.
I'll do a more popular one that you probably know. How about Believer by Imagine Dragons?
Oh yes, yeah, I do.
That's a pop song. If you upload
That's not pop, dude. That's not pop. That's alternative.
Okay, if you
There's a
uploaded
difference.
that-
That's not
if you
that's not
uploaded
pop.
that,
That's
It
alternative.
doesn't matter if it's pop or not. If you uploaded that, that's copyrighted music, so you can't upload it unless you're like a copyright holder.
Yeah.
Is that music? Would you consider that illegal to download an MP4 version, or MP3? I mean MP3 version of that song
Hey, Larry, what's shaking?
without paying?
Hold on,
Boy, am
I'm
I glad
listening
to
to
see
this.
you. I need your help. My TV reception has been terrible lately. I need to have someone replace my old antenna with this shiny new one.
Yes, sir. That there antenna is shinier than a $3 bill. Well, why don't you replace it yourself?
I'm not really much of a jumper.
So, what's jumping got to do with it?
Because the old antenna is up there.
Jeff's mind.
Oh crap! Of course.
That's taller than a glass of Texas iced tea.
Texas iced tea.
Hey,
The robots have blocked off that building, and I can't do all those fancy moves you and
Jeff's
SpongeBob do to
mind
get across
can't
these
handle
gaps.
good English and sentence
Yeah,
structure.
great.
Also,
So, what are you going to do with the old antenna?
of
Oh,
the
that?
human mind.
It's
is
yours if
only
you replace it with
as
a new one.
chronically flabbergasted
Well,
as
I have been getting bad TV
auxiliary
reception in the tree dome.
mitochondria.
Okay, Larry, you got a deal.
Vulnerable in the predominance of.
I didn't hear a
The
single
extent-
thing, dude. I didn't hear it.
So he said Jeff's mind can't handle good English and sentence structure.
The fact that you laugh at that is gonna make me unfriend you again.
No,
You're, you're unfriended.
No.
No. I'm unfriending you.
Don't be mean to me. I'm just trying to laugh, man. Good laughs are good for your health. Y'all laugh at me when I say stupid crap. And you know I'm not wrong.
Nope. Don't be
And
shocked
he
if
said
I'm
that's the answer to the
unfriending you.
drunk questions you had.
Don't be shocked if I unfriend you.
Because you got salty over someone laughing.
Oh, Sandy, that was a close one. Bro.
Okay, that's better.
Jeff,
Yes,
chill
because
out.
I got salty.
Jeff, chill out.
I got salty.
Don't need to be a salt shaker.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
We're missing
Oh,
crap.
dude, that's
I know how
really
you
nasty.
feel, though. I know how
Sorry,
you
sorry,
feel.
Sandy.
never answered my question though about the copyrighted song.
I forget the question.
If you download Believer, like that song is copyrighted. If you download it in MP3, would you consider that illegal because you're not paying?
Yeah, it is illegal. Yes.
Because I did quite a bit of research in it.
I'm not saying that I haven't. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but yeah.
It says.
I mean,
my research. Like,
you shouldn't do it, for sure.
You shouldn't do it, but if you don't have the money, it's understandable.
It's understandable, yeah. But you shouldn't do it.
I read up on it. It says it technically isn't illegal for MP3, but MP4 videos, if you download people's music videos, that's illegal.
People do it. People do it a lot for YouTube videos, and that's what I've done it for is YouTube videos, but not for copyright songs per se. More for the non-copyright songs. I have Spotify, so I don't really need any songs. But if somebody needed the song,
your songs off of Spotify or just listen to them on Spotify?
You can download them. I download them sometimes.
I don't have premium.
Yeah, you have to. I don't think you can download them. Then I don't know. I've only had premium. I've only had premium. I've never had the free.
I'll tell you though, YouTube does feel like premium when you have an ad blocker.
I like Spotify a lot. So.
Yeah, I don't get that. You use ad blocker and it doesn't block Spotify ads. How's that work?
No. It block Spotify. Why would it block Spotify?
Because the ads on Spotify?
Not on the premium.
Yeah, but like on regular Spotify.
Damn. It's Nighthawk. Dude, I don't have the regular. I only have the premium. I've never used the premium. And also, too, that's not the way ad blocker works. Ad blocker doesn't just block a whole website. It blocks certain ads.
So it can like block YouTube ads, but it can't block Spotify?
Yeah, it doesn't block Spotify in general. It just blocks the ads.
The pop-ups?
Where do I go on that? What the heck is that about? Yeah, I agree, Tyler. I don't know. I never had the. I never had the regular.
Is Raps on your stream?
Yeah, he is.
Alright, I'm checking.
I don't know where to go.
I don't want to have to type everything into the engine.
What the heck is going on? I don't know where to go on this one.
Salty.
Yeah, you're not my friend anymore.
I want to play Fortnite with you, please.
Oh, no. You are not allowed to play Fortnite.
Bro, just play Epic.
Nope.
Just add me on Epic.
No.
We're not playing on creative. Chill. We're just playing Fortnite Team Rumble.
Oh, I found out. Oh, okay. I got it. I was trying to figure out where the... No. Oh, my...
Jeff, I didn't want to join back because you guys are having a very extreme, boring combo.
Yeah, it's super boring. Only Nighthawk brings these conversations up, dude. You know
I
him.
need to ask a Raps because Raps makes everything more interesting. He spices up my game.
Dude, just invite him.
I invited him and he won't because you have it on private.
Critter.
You have to make the party public if you want me to spam him with invites.
Oh my gosh. It's because like it doesn't hold on to it. It's hard to keep holding the circle. Dang. It's got nothing to do with the difficulty. It's got something to do with the way the mechanics are. Oh my gosh! I was hitting the circle.
Jeff is starting to get angry.
Because every time I'm in the circle, it's not.
Is it lag?
It's not lag. It's just the way the mechanics are on this game. So you're swinging like Spider-Man. You know, it's a good game. There he is, finally. Raps, you want to play the multiplayer for a little bit?
Why have I been someone.
Grab, you hear what he said on stream?
No, I wasn't watching. I was there for
He
1
said,
minute.
he said he
so
was salty and he was gonna remove me because I was laughing at your comment.
Yep. I'm not friends with them anymore.
When I said Jeff's mind can't handle good English and sentence structure,
Well, that's fact.
I started laughing. He said he's
That's fact.
salty.
Shut
and he
up,
wanted to
Raps. You don't know nothing.
Dude,
Leave it again, sir.
Well,
after
if
you
Jeff
didn't
removes
understand
me, at least I
everything
can get into Raps. Raps is like the VIP.
Who knew Sandy was Spider-Man? Yeah. Man, that was a little bit tougher area.
Let me guess, you died a lot.
Don't act like Heifer, Jeff. I called Heifer's brother a she-male and she
Toasted
blocked.
Tiki Texas style.
No one knows who
Toasted
that
Tiki
is.
Texas style. What happened?
I laughed at Jeff.
I'm lost, Raps. What is he talking about?
Everything and nothing at the same time with a mix of a little bit of everything in between.
I have no idea what
I can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
I'm inviting you.
Alright, let me get to a save point.
You can save, you know.
Dude, let me just save it, okay?
Hit options, like hit save.
SpongeBob
I'm
is
saving
multiplayer.
it. Yes, it is.
I could become
Texas.
Rap's best friend if I
Oh,
install
how can you tell how far you are in this game?
You can't.
Actually, now to think about it, I probably
So, how were you able to tell what levels you were on? You're like, I'm on level
Because I watched the
3.
walkthrough, but there's no way in the actual game to tell.
Oh, the walkthrough. Oh, okay, I'll look at the walkthrough later.
It's a 4.5 hour walkthrough to complete the entire game.
The game is 8 hours
No,
long.
no, it's not, dude.
Raps, shut
You can beat the game in
your
4.5. For you, it might be 8 hours.
Dude, it canceled out. You gotta invite me again. It canceled out. Shut up, dude. I'll punch you. And Nighthawk. Sorry, Nike. Nighthawk, you're unfriended officially, and I'm never adding you again.
It's
Ever.
I got Raps won't fight
Ever. No, Raps will unfriend you.
me. No, he won't. If I install NBA 2K, I'll become his best friend.
I invited you, Jeff.
And I'll become Mason's best friend as well, probably.
Come on, baby girl. Oh, dude. Who should it be?
Really?
What is this? Are we just like fighting each other?
Raps.
I don't know.
Jeff is just a salt shaker right now. It's just pure pouring out the salt.
What is this? What is this? What happened?
That was the end of the match.
Wait, Jeff, did you go to
What? What is going on, dude? This is really weird. What is this, dude? Shut up, Nighthawk. You're not my friend anymore.
Here.
No. Why would I go to law school?
Because you sound like you know a lot of law.
No, he doesn't.
Wow.
Like, Raps,
shut
you know
up.
more law than he does.
Dude,
Raps doesn't know nothing.
You're talking about, dude. Downloading music is
Yes,
It took you
downloading
like
any type of
17
music is
minutes.
illegal.
It took 17 minutes for you to say, "Oh yeah."
Oh no, I was busy focusing on the game. I wasn't even focusing on his question, dude. I didn't even know what
He's
you were
he's been
saying.
ignoring me half the time.
I've been ignoring.
It's been making me salty.
So no, it wasn't because I already know that.
They're very
downloading-
simple
I said
questions.
it just depends though, because there's certain music like if you download like Imagine Dragons, yes, it is. But if you download like non-copyright music, like I do, like I take
This is
non-copyright
terrible.
music from like YouTube.
It's well, the thing says that you can. It's a,
What is that? What are we?
not that
What is
illegal
this?
This is the
download
only
MP3.
multiplayer mode.
It's illegal to download MP4.
Like what is this though?
I don't know. This is terrible. This is worse than Toe Gem and Earl.
Next wave.
Jeff,
Like, is this like a race or a
really
wave?
curious to why I'm asking a bunch of questions.
I
Because I'm
really
dumb and
am,
I'm trying to
dude.
get
I really just don't care, but at the same time I care. Like I don't. But truly, I don't care.
You're making yourself sound like a cuck.
I make myself sound like a what?
A cuck.
A what?
T-U-C-K.
T-U...
T. C, not T.
Okay.
Like Cameron.
He's actually looking.
I'm not looking up anything.
Oh, I was about to say, you sounded like you were looking it up. It ain't nearly as bad as the C and T.
Okay. I don't know how I'm sounding like that when I just don't care about this conversation. It's a terrible
You said you don't care, man. You should care. If someone said they were gonna jump off a bridge and never return,
Dude, there's a difference. There's two different
I just want to gain intelligence, alright? I need somebody to
Why are
tell
you talking to Jeff?
Raps, don't ever talk to Raps. His IQ is low.
Because I actually thought Jeff was smart.
Wow.
You guys can think whatever you guys want. I don't care.
Okay, Mason.
Jeff might be a replacement
What's
for
up?
laser beam in a few years.
No, Raps, you're more Mason because you think you're smarter than everybody, but you're not. Wow.
Just certain people.
Yeah.
Maybe me and Mason would have a long
Everyone.
Dude, Mason gets angered very easily.
Yeah, he does. Very
Me too, bro.
easily.
That
Me
you
too.
and Mason, if you were just in a party by yourselves with no moderator, you would just end up killing each
What
other.
is this? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this out. What they were trying to go
This is
for.
terrible. Whatever this is.
Why didn't they just
Jeff
make the
would,
game
Jeff would
itself
come in
like
after everything's gone.
This is awful. Like I don't
Jeff would
really
join
know.
after
I've never played
Patrick was the
multiplayer
worst
game.
one to use for this because he does like the up close belly flop. Like
Sandy would have been the best.
yeah, Sandy would have been the best for this. Like this is like the worst character. I didn't
Me and
even realize
Mason in
what
a
this
party.
was. Now that I know what this is, what the heck? I
Hey.
literally went into a wave and I died.
If me and Mason were in a party together and we killed each other, Jeff would just join in and be like, damn, bro, you killed him.
Oh, you, Nighthawk? Oh. Yeah, I would just be like, oh man, wow.
Whoa, whoa. No,
That was the end
trying
of
to
the
say that I died, that was a good joke.
It was a hilarious joke.
That was a Jeffro joke.
You laughed, Raps?
No, I didn't. It pushed me in. You pushed me into the river.
Yeah, no, it keeps doing that to me too.
7 enemies left.
I'm gonna have to contact that person who follows me.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, dude. Why are you asking about the music being illegal or not?
Music being illegal or not?
Yeah, downloading music.
Because I like being informed on law, so I don't
But
do
why
illegal
would
stuff.
you? Why are you more concerned?
That's just common sense, though, bro.
but-
That's
no,
not
but
really
dude,
like...
why-
I'm not into, like, I don't pay attention to law stuff. I keep my
Dude,
mind
that's
on
just common sense. Anything you take, anything you download,
Yeah, anytime you take something that.
anytime you're taking... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's illegal. Like, that's
So
against the
you're
law.
saying
to
it's
steal.
something as simple as me seeing something I like on Twitter and downloading that photo because
If someone created
That's
like, a-
different.
a photo, no, if someone created a photo,
Someone created a
they
photo,
made
I
it
do not
You
themselves.
have to
I'm
give
not
them
claiming
credit.
them.
You
Yes.
have to give them credit.
But
can't
what if I
just
don't know
say,
who to
"Oh,
give credit to?
The exact
If you
number.
share it, it's different.
Yes.
If you share it, it's different. You're sharing that person's content.
I'm
But
not
if you're
sharing.
taking
I
it
saved
and
the
you're
photo directly.
if you're taking it,
But then that's
listen to
stealing
me
it.
closely.
That's
If
I'm
you're
not
taking
claiming
it,
it. I'm not taking it as and saying it's made by me. How would that work?
If you're just
you have to give the person credit.
Is there a good
Like
workaround
for
for that?
instance, I use for instance. Here's a good example. Okay, for our puppet team, we use a lot of green screen stuff and stuff like that. We go on YouTube and we find it, but I credit the people on there. Like I say, thanks to this channel because they tell you it's non-copyright stuff. You can use it as much as you want, but just credit the channel. You can be a butthole and not credit the channel, and not do what they ask you to
It's
do.
not copyrighted. Why do you need to give credit?
well,
Because it's the
legally,
right thing to do.
it's just
Well, it's a green screen. Green screens are universal.
They're giving you the freedom. They're giving you the freedom to use
a green screen.
the content. They're giving you the freedom to use the content. So like it's like somebody, you know, gave you the freedom to use a song on
It
there.
takes a lot more.
I don't know. It's a terrible. This is what I'm saying, dude. Like, man,
I don't mean to sound like a bummer, but like, is there gonna be
poop, dude.
always have time to credit?
Yeah, absolutely, Tyler. What's up,
This
man?
multiplayer is terrible.
There's not always there's always
Results.
Yeah, you did good, man.
a YouTube channel. They're not gonna be able to credit every single thing.
Why is there like a mechanical Squidward in the water?
Hey, so the difference is, okay, Nike. So, I mean Nighthawk. so, you know how people say, okay, this is a good. I guess this is kind of a close example. Okay, let's say you want to load believers up on YouTube. Okay. Hey, you see people that you type in believers, they're crediting the artist, okay, for that song. Like they'll say, this song is not owned by me. I did not make this song. It's owned by Imagine Dragons. They give them credit, and they also put the link down of the song so that people can purchase it. But if you take that song from YouTube and you use it for your own personal use, it's illegal because you're doing that. Because you're not crediting the artist.
What if you did credit the artist, but they didn't give you the rights to it?
It's hard to say these days because YouTube now, like, artists now can basically claim videos.
They can claim almost anything.
But see,
I had an artist. Okay,
Raps and
artist.
you asked me if you download a song for your personal use. Okay.
I think there's one
Yes,
thing I do.
it's
gotta say. There's
illegal.
one thing okay, so there was a
YouTube doesn't give you the YouTube. That's why YouTube doesn't give you the right to download things.
There was a remix to a copyrighted song.
Okay.
The remix video did not get copyrighted, did not get claimed. I mean, it did get claimed, but it didn't get taken down, didn't get blocked worldwide, any of that. And then I go upload a video of me using that song, crediting it, and just playing Fortnite with that song.
Dude, remixing is
like,
also the
this is
difference of
Fortnite,
changing
we're gonna block
it.
this
They're adding
video
their own.
worldwide.
Yeah, you're changing it. Yeah, you're changing it. So
Remix is
technically,
changing.
it's yours after that.
Yeah.
How?
Because you're
it's not
changing.
the
You're
original
changing something like rap songs. They use different. They they don't
It was
get the
I
credit from the
credited-
artist
I credited
to do
the
that.
Song
They
too.
just
I
change
not
it
only-
around.
I credited the remix and I
Yeah,
credited.
but you didn't remix it. That's the difference. If you remix that song or whatever, that would be then
So the
yours.
remixer gets the copyright to it, some
But you're-
of it.
Yes,
Take
'cause
this,
that's their
take this,
work.
Look at it like a painting. Look, say
Yeah.
you just wanted to make the Mona Lisa. You're making it until you change something to it. It's not the copyright to the Mona Lisa anymore because you changed. Like, say you added a mustache to it, for instance. It's not the original anymore because you added stuff to it.
Exactly. It's not the originals, but it's your creation. That's why satire is a
inspired
thing,
by
dude.
it.
That's why satire
It's
and stuff like that's a thing because people do that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? That's their art. You know,
Can I make one more? Can I make one more example? So let's say there was this song
these conversations
that you would get a copyright notice for. All right.
Well, if you get a copyright notice for it, then then
other
that means
people
the
used
artist
it.
is going to get the credit for it. So
Yeah, other people used it, and then you use it on a specific thing like a game, and then that one gets blocked worldwide, but everyone else's doesn't.
This is starting to
Would that be
grow on me a
against
little
some-
bit.
Would that be
actually.
against some sort of music law or something? Some sort of copyright law? If the artist picked your video out and said, "Oh, I didn't like this aspect of it, so I'm gonna block it worldwide," and those people can keep theirs.
Well, they have the right to do that because it's their music.
So they can technically be.
That's what a lot of YouTubers fight against because it's technically, like Rap said, it's technically your art. So a lot of YouTubers were fighting against where artists were like, "Hey, that's my song, so I'm going to copyright it even though you made it differently. Like people singing it with guitar and stuff, like that's their art. Okay,
Yeah.
there was a lot of people that were getting claimed for that. Okay, like a lot of people that were getting claimed and getting removed from YouTube because they were singing a popular song and artists were going against those videos. Okay, saying that it was their music, but it's not because a person's singing it themselves. Okay, so yeah, there was a lot of YouTubers that were fighting against that
artists
because
basically have the one up on everyone else.
well, I mean it's false claiming because technically it's not their artwork. It's their song, but it's not their art. So it's complicated when you get into that, man. It's not like black and white. It's a gray area because it's not the person's art. It's not the artist's art. It's their song, but they're not doing the song. You see what I'm saying? Like it's hard to say. Like for example, like fan-made films and stuff like that. People can do that stuff. Like I can go out there and make a Star Wars fan-made film. Because I'm changing it. I'm taking different characters. I'm probably going to add in those characters from Star Wars, but I'm going to add in my own characters and put my own twists on certain things and stuff. It's not the original content. It's not work. It's not like Rap said. It's not done frame by frame, and I'm selling it. It's done in my own way, and I'm putting it up online for everybody to see, or going to a film. A producer and saying, "Hey, here's my film" or whatever. Like, it could be done with anything. You know what I mean? Like, but the characters.
Just about anything can be considered copyright.
Jeff, you gotta come over here.
Well, you gotta be careful because certain characters can be copyrighted. Where like if you do like a fan film or something like that, you might have to ask for permission from the company that owns those characters. It just depends. Like for instance, Spider-Man. If you want to do something to Spider-Man, you got to be careful because Spider-Man is owned. Like the name Spider-Man is owned by Marvel, but like Rap says, if you take a character and it looks a little bit like Spider-Man, but you change the name of the character, that's how you get so many like weird movies that are like knockoffs, basically, of like famous movies and stuff like that.
So let's say.
Right, Raps? Basically, that's
you didn't own.
I mean, I'm pretty not. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but.
And Epic Games really hated. Let's say Epic Games really hated you, and you were playing Fortnite, which they have their own copyright.
Okay, good example. If you're going to include Fortnite, good example is when they took Star-Lord, and they did their own version of Star-Lord. Just like before they had permission to use John Wick, they had their own John Wick. Those are knockoffs, basically. They have the look-alike, but they changed the name. You know what I mean? So like it wasn't. Yeah, it's their own. It was their own version of that character, but they changed the name. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, how to get the copyrights to Jaws. Wait,
Jaws, you got to get a copyright. Now, if you make a shark movie, and it's just like it's like similar to Jaws, then you'll be okay with a different name. But
they took the sound of it. Where did they took the sound from it?
The name Jaws is copyrighted. The name Jaws is copyrighted. You cannot use that.
They don't own sharks, do they?
No. I'm saying the name itself, Jaws.
You can't own sharks.
You can't own the shark. I'm talking about the name, the property, the franchise.
How are you still asking questions about this? It's very simple.
That sounded so stupid right there. You can't claim stuff that's original. How about that?
Oh, I just literally explained it to you, dude. Like, for instance, you can't go out there. You can do a Star Wars fan-made film, but you can't make money off of it because it's a copyrighted franchise. You have the right to do
really stressful things sometimes.
You can't make money off of the product. So, like, for instance, you could put Luke Skywalker in your fan-made film, but you can't make money off of it. If you make money off of it, Disney can come and claim that money and sue you because you're
played
using
a lot
that
of games,
property.
Jeff. You played a lot of games.
Yeah, so has Rap.
Other games you played and copyright owners didn't really like you playing their game or making.
No, I've had copyright strikes, but not really. Yeah, Nintendo's really bad, but they copyright claim you. They don't copyright strike you. They copyright claim you.
For using
So, like,
game sound?
Yeah, so like if I'm playing a certain game, like certain games would be like GTA, the music in there and stuff like that. You gotta be careful if you're trying to make money, because then they'll claim you, and I don't make money, so I don't really care about that. But they'll claim you, and they'll take the money. Whatever that video makes, they'll take the money. Like for instance, Glad Puppets, I give credit to everything, but they copyright claim it, but I don't care because we don't make money off of the Glad Puppets thing. But they copyright claim the video, but I don't care. It doesn't hurt your video. It just means that the person, if you do make any money off the video, or any popularity comes to it, they'll get all the recognition, which is fine. So I mean, if you're making money, then that's when it comes. If you're here's the more complicated part, Nighthawk, about this. Okay, if you're wanting to make money, it has to be your idea. Okay, that's where it comes in. Okay.
So anything as simple as you playing Fortnite isn't even your idea? Like a technical?
Okay, if I'm playing Fortnite and I'm not making money, it's different. Okay, but see that again, that's a different circumstance. The internet is a totally different beast itself. Okay, than it's not as simple as that. Like YouTube is a totally different beast itself. Like to make money off of YouTube, like Fortnite, for instance, they're giving you the permission to play that game and make money off of it. You know, they kind of, I guess basically they want you to do it. I guess they kind of push you to do it.
Let you borrow the rights.
I mean, they want you. Basically, yeah, it's a public game. So I mean, but like for instance, like GTA. Stuff like that, like certain musics and songs and stuff like that are copyrighted. Dude, it's very complex, bro. Like, there's a lot into it. Like, it's not just apples and oranges. You know what I mean? Like, it's more complex than that. YouTube is a totally different thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. There's different branches of copywriting. You know what I mean? Like, there's different branches of it. Of copywriting and plagiarism and stuff like that. There's different branches of it. It depends on how you're doing it. For, like, instance, like what Rap said. You know, if you take the Mona Lisa and you change it, but you're not making any money off of it, then it's okay. But if you're changing it and you're making money off of it, it just depends. On you know, but I don't think certain art is actually copyrighted. Because it's so old. So like nobody really owns the copyright to it. Again, it's hard to say. But why are you trying to learn about copywriting? That's
I like being smarter.
You can look a lot of this stuff up online, dude. Just do your own research.
But as Rep said, some of my stuff that I thought was truly right was wrong.
Well, it's just about really what your research is, like where you go to
I search on YouTube.
To look at. Also, too, it's experience as well, man. It's experience as well. You know. Like I use copyrighted songs a lot and stuff like that, but see, I don't really care about making money off of YouTube. See, when you're talking about, let's say we're sticking to YouTube copyright, okay? Yeah. When you're sticking to that, it's very complicated because you can use some songs, but there's others you can't use. Okay, so like for instance, you can't use Imagine Dragons' "Believer" and not get copyrighted by the artist, where they're going to make the pay. It depends on what you're wanting to do. Okay, if you're going into YouTube like, hey, I want to make money. Okay. If you want to do that, then you gotta be very careful what you do online.
Let's take into consideration how monetization works on YouTube. So if they demonetize your video, you can't monetize it, and they take your money. Wouldn't that make them more money?
Yeah, it makes them money. That's
mid-match. Wow.
Yeah, I can't get on, man. It's 12:46.
Dude, that was the last island.
I'm sorry, dude. I gotta go. Alright, what is it? I'll answer one more question. What does it do?
So, wouldn't the artist be making more money if they didn't copyright the video and block it worldwide and just demonetize your video?
Not necessarily. It depends on. It depends. It depends, dude. It depends on what. It depends on what you're using it for. For example, dude. Last of Us didn't want the spoilers out, so they went around and they blocked and they removed all the videos that contained all the spoilers for The Last of Us 2. Okay.
Oh dang.
Technically, they had the rights to do that. Regardless if the YouTubers got mad about it, that's fine. They can do whatever they want. Okay. Naughty Dog being buttholes for doing it, yes, because they didn't have to do that, but they did do it. Okay. But the thing is that it's more of a moral aspect. Okay, they were blocking people who were even just talking about it, not just people who were uploading the videos of it. Okay,
it's taking it a little too.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's why a lot of YouTubers got mad at them, because they were not just removing videos with the content in it; they were removing videos with people just talking about it. So
reminds me of when they
released
the game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So just it depends. Like, songs are different now. The times have changed with songs. Okay, because now you have Spotify, you have YouTube, you have SoundCloud, you have so many things now where you can pull music from, that now basically CDs are becoming obsolete. Okay, regardless if people want it to or not, whatever. Basically, that for that market in music's so easy to get now that it's stupid for an artist to do exactly what you said, block the people from YouTube and pull all their crap down, because then it's going to make that artist look stupid, and it's going to make them probably lose them a lot of money. You know what I mean? Because music is kind of a little bit more word of mouth, I guess you could say, these days. Like, it's more about getting the product out there more than it is about the artist will make more money on music, because people will be like, hey, listen to the song, and then the person's like, oh man, I want that song, so then they'll go around trying to look for the song and purchase it off of iTunes or whatever. You know what I mean? So the artist will make more money that way. That's what I'm saying is, like, on YouTube, they make money when they copyright claim a person's video. But that's what I'm saying. You can't get mad at them when you put, like, let's say, Believer from Imagine Dragons in your video that you uploaded. Okay? You can't get mad at them if they copyright claim it, because it's their song. That's why people don't. But there was a whole ordeal. But see, it got muddied again, because there was a whole ordeal where people were singing the songs on guitars and stuff, not the actual song, and they were getting copyright claimed. And people were like, "Hey, this is my lifestyle. This is what I do. I cover songs. This is a cover. This isn't your original song." You know, so it was peeing people off because artists were going around doing that. So, you know, there's muddy water there too. You know what I mean? And but the thing is that you can't take. See, like I said, music's totally different. I guess it just depends on the subject that you're talking about. Movies is a totally different thing. You can't upload a movie; they'll remove it entirely. YouTube will remove it entirely. Okay, there are certain shows and there are certain movies, but you have to look them up. Okay, that are not copyright. Okay, that nobody owns the copyright.
Maybe YouTube makes a special video type.
For instance, I looked it up on how come certain channels and certain things can stream shows, like TV shows and stuff, just live and just binge do TV shows and stuff. It's because those specific shows are not under a copyright law. So basically they're free to use. You know what I mean? For instance, old 60s TV shows, a lot of them are free to use content because they already made enough of their money. Okay, where studios, it just depends on if they think that if the property is going to get them more money or not. So for instance, let's say All in the Family it's not really going to gain like CBS Studios a lot of money, so they're not going to purchase that copyright for millions of dollars because they're not going to make a profit on it. So they're just going to leave the copyright because they can do their own show. If they want to remaster it, they can do their own show, make their money without copywriting it, but other people can also use it freely as well. So that's how people are able to like live stream certain shows. So that is how that does happen. So there are certain properties that are not copyrighted anymore due to copywriting expiring. Now you can go out there and you can purchase it if you have the money, and you can own that property. For like an instance, if you go, let's say Spider-Man loses. I'm not saying it did because it's still under copyright with Marvel, but let's say it loses its copyright. You know, it loses its copyright because it expired with Marvel. Marvel didn't want to renew it. Okay, you can now you yourself, if you have the money to do it, you can go and you can purchase that property name and own the rights to Spider-Man's name. You can do that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, but like I said, it only depends on if the company believes that that property can't make them any more money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how like for instance, that's how like that's how like Amazon got Toys R Us and stuff like that. Because they once that property becomes like freed up for any like business or property or anything, freed up for anybody to just grab, they can grab it. But you have to have the money, of course. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, oh hey, I own Spider-Man.
Hellboy one of those types of movies or whatever? Like it didn't
Hellboy,
do good.
Hellboy is still under the Dark Horse property, so I think it's still under the same property.
They just popular and someone else bought the copyright.
Yeah, I don't know if that went through, but I gotta get off here. But like if like we're trying to think of a property that did do that, and somebody picked it up. I think Hellboy might have been one. But see, there's a lot of the creators like to stick on to that stuff, so they renew a lot of the copywriting on it. Like Todd McFarlane, even though Spawn's not like a big money maker, he still sticks to that property. Like he still puts money into the copywriting. So like that's why he still kind of puts comics out and stuff, so he can still get that profit on those comics. So it just depends on the property, I guess. So like for instance, I think Transformers became freed up in the comics. Like it just depends because like there's certain aspects of copyright. So like you have the comic copywriting, you have the movie copywriting, and you have theme park copywriting, and different things like that. So like for example, Transformers, Ghostbusters, G.I. Joe, all those properties came up for grabs in the comic book industry. Okay, so they were grabbed up by another publisher when Marvel dropped them. You know what I mean, or whoever dropped them. They another publisher grabbed them. IDW owns them now, so they ended up grabbing those properties because they're like, hey, we think that they're an investment. We think that we can still make money off of Transformers and Ninja Turtles and G.I. Joe. We still think that there's money to be made in those properties. So they ended up grabbing them instead of somebody else. So like IDW created their publishing company and grabbed those properties up. It's a whole mess, dude. Like you gotta go into it and learn it and stuff like that. I did my own comic book for a little bit, so I know a little bit about copywriting and stuff like that. But it's yeah, I copyrighted my own comic book for a little bit.
You give it up?
Huh?
You give up copyright?
Yeah, I've had it for a little bit. It's the Nightcrawler name. That name is copyrighted. So I own the rights to the Nightcrawler name.
Nightcrawler 2009.
No, not Night Prowler 2009, because that's my screen name. But that character name is copyrighted in its own. Because I put money into it, and I own the copyright rights to it.
So what's the 2009?
Like if I wanted to own Gamer Jeffro, I can do that. If I wanted to own that name, but I'm not planning on making. I mean, I'm planning on making whatever money is there, but right now I don't feel like it's.
So you're telling me I can copyright Nighthawk?
Like PewDiePie copyrighted his stuff. You can
copyright my name if I had the money for it. Is what you're
Yeah, on certain products. Like for instance, they will ask you when you go on the website or you go in or whatever you do to do the copywriting,
like the merch.
Yeah, like merch, stuff like that.
I thought
it's
you
certain.
meant
Yeah,
copyright the name.
You can copyright the name to an extent. If it's a public name, for instance, like George Lucas copyright lightsaber, so that's why people couldn't use lightsaber. They had to use like light gun or light sword. You know, they couldn't use lightsaber because they would owe money to George Lucas. So if you wanted to do Nighthawk, but the problem is that if it's a public name, they can tell you can't copyright it because it's a public used name. For instance, Marvel copyrighted Thor under Marvel's Thor. That's why you see Marvel's Thor instead of just Thor a lot of times, or Marvel's Loki, or Marvel's Odin, because they are Greek mythology characters. So they cannot copyright those names and by themselves because they're used throughout history. You can't just copyright the whole name. You see where I'm getting at?
I should be able to copyright mine if I really, really wanted to.
If you really, really wanted to, you can copyright Nighthawk, and if anybody created that name or used that name in any way that you feel that is they're profiting off of that name,
defamatory, possibly.
You can sue them for it. If they are profiting off the name that you copyrighted, for instance, like Nighthawk, and somebody else made a YouTube name Nighthawk, and they were profiting off of it, you can claim their channel
like
or their YouTube. Oh, it is, but people do it all the time. I mean, it happens all the time. Oh, it happens all the time.
Like, it's understandable.
It is an asshole.
You were like the big person up on YouTube, and then there's no one out of somewhere just came up with your same username.
I mean,
as
it's not cheap though. You got to realize though, it's not cheap to copyright it. So it's not like anybody, not every Joe Schmo can just go out there and copyright a whole bunch of names. It's not cheap to do it.
It's not like it's $100.
And it's per
Probably cost a few
per
thousand.
thing. It's per thing. So, for example, like games, you got to copyright that name on games. That's why Marvel is a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and they can copyright it whatever they want. They can copyright.
If you copyright your name, do you also have to copyright every single video or whatever?
No. That's not the way it works. You copyright it on each platform. So you copyright, like, let's say Nighthawk on YouTube. You're copywriting Nighthawk on whatever. I don't know how they do it now with like YouTube. I don't know how they do it. You know what I mean? How PewDiePie or something would do it. I don't know if you can copyright it in YouTube in general. So I don't really know how that works with their copywriting system. Like, I guess you would copyright the name, and then if somebody created another channel under the same name or close to your name or whatever, you can file claims on their channel and say, hey, this is my work. This is not your work. I own the rights to Nighthawk. You know? Like, I can be an asshole and copyright Gamer Jeffro, and anybody who makes a Gamer Jeffro channel, if they ever profit off of that name, I can say, hey, that's my property. I mean, that's how they do music and all that. That's how you.
That actually makes 100% sense. Cause
yeah, that's why you can't just. That's why random people can't just go and file copyright claims. They ask you. You have to show proof. You have to have a copyright certificate showing that you own that property, that you own it, that's your property. That's your property. You copyrighted. That's what they ask you. Please show proof of documents. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of legal documents. You gotta sign them. You gotta go through a whole thing. It's not just.
Just for that.
But like I said, that's why I said a lot of companies, if they feel like a property or something is not worth it, then they won't. Like I said, like for instance, let's say I'm just gonna throw it out here. I know there's certain shows that are not copyrighted anymore, like Rap Set. I forget which shows. I think All in the Family. Now they have them all up on YouTube because I guess like certain All in the Family people didn't feel like companies didn't feel like All in the Family really was a money making show anymore. So like now All in the Family does not have any copyright anymore on it. So like it's free to use for anybody. So like anybody can post it anywhere and no copyright claim will be put on them because nobody owns the copyright.
Judging by the fact that nobody wanted to copyright it, that must mean that copyright costs a lot.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta. So for instance, my comic book made me my money back. I made a few $1,000s on my comic book. So I made about
source, like a legit comic in the source.
Yeah, it was a legit comic book. I made about $10,000 off of my comic book. Okay, so I made my profit back on the copywriting. Okay, on that book.
It takes about $10,000.
I mean, it's like 1,000 or a couple of thousand or something like that. It's like about 1,000.
I see like 5,000.
No, not 5,000. It's not that much. It's like probably about 500 to 1,000 per platform. So like for instance, if I wanted to make a game, I would have to throw another 500 to 1,000 depending on what I wanted to do with the video game. That's why people try to raise money and stuff so they get those rights. That's why a lot of the people on like what is it, where they raise the money and stuff. That's what they're raising the money for, is to get the rights to those books and also for the publication to the books, so they can put them out and stuff. And video games too, like they need the money to do the publication for that. Yeah, that's why they're earning that money. They're not just earning it to keep it; they're earning so that way they can put the product out there and they can own the rights to that product.
Why a game of mine raised money so they could get the rights to it. And
yeah, to get to the rights to it and also publish it. So like then that way they can put it out on the market so people can buy the product. You know, that's really what I forget the name of that site, but that's really what they're there for. Is so then that way it's kind of cool now. So when I did my comic book, it was harder because they didn't have like the sites they do now, where you can go on there and ask for people, hey, this is my product, put all your art up there or whatever, and say this is my product. You can invest into this and help me make it big. You know what I mean? Like now, there's a lot more hope for people to actually have a chance to share their art with the world. You know what I mean? Like people these days more have, like we got YouTube now, we got Twitch now, we got, you know what I mean? It's good to have these platforms. It's never a good thing when one of these platforms go away. Like Mixer, it sucks that went away because it's good to have multiple platforms than just one platform, because if you have only one platform, then that one platform can control everything. You see what I'm getting at? So it's good to have multiple. Even though I don't like Twitch, I still am glad it's there. You know what I mean? And I encourage everybody to use Twitch. So I don't condemn anybody for using Twitch. You know what I mean? It's the same with like Xbox and PlayStation and all that too. You know what I mean? Like I like Xbox. I don't mind Xbox being around. I prefer my own system. Okay, like I prefer PlayStation over Xbox. Yeah. But I don't hate Xbox. You know what I mean? I might joke around and say I hate it, but I don't hate it. I still play it and stuff. But it's like
Xbox wasn't there, then PlayStation would control it.
Well, it's always good to have competition or different sites around, because then you're going to have one site or one company try to gain full control over the copyright, the publication, everything. And that's why now it's good that we are in this society today where people, creators, all have like the rights to their own properties and not just companies now. You see what I'm saying? Like, for example, Marvel can't just take my character and be like, hey, it's ours now. You know what I mean? If, let's say I wanted to go to Marvel, I have my character copyrighted, my name copyrighted. They could make a similar character, but they will have to use the different name. You know what I mean? Like, if they wanted to do their own character, they can make a similar character. make
the
them
only way for them to
close
take
to look
that
it,
is
but
if
they would
you
have to
drop
do
the
a different name.
copyright.
The only way that's the only way they can take it is if they drop the copyright on it. It's the same with websites and everything like that, like www, like domain names and stuff like that. Like for example, my mom owns the name Glad Puppets. Like she owns that name. It's copyrighted, and also we own the domain name to that. So like that's all ours. She pays it every 3-4 years. Glad Puppets, not Glad itself, like the word Glad, but Glad Puppets. We own that. We own that name, Glad Puppets, because that's my mom's non-denominational.
Any like real life name can't be copyrighted. Basically.
It depends. It depends on like I said, it depends because it's like that's why Marvel did like Marvel Store. You see what I'm saying? That's why they put Marvel in the front of it. So they copyrighted Marvel's Thor. You ever see that? Like they don't just say Thor. They'll say it in the movies, Thor. Okay, because it's a branched out name, but like in the books, like on the book
like
covers.
Marvel Iron Man.
Well, no, they just say Iron Man. Iron Man is copyrighted under Marvel. They own that.
Why does it say Marvel Iron Man?
I mean, it still says Marvel Iron Man because they want their brand name on there, but that's more just for brand name. But like for action figures, they say Iron Man. They don't say Marvel's Iron Man. They say Iron Man. Look at an action figure package one time, okay? Look at Thor and Odin. It will say Marvel's Odin, and it will say Marvel's Thor. It won't just say Thor because they can't. The copywriting name is under Marvel's Thor. It's not under just Thor because they can't own the name Thor. But they can own the name Marvel's Thor because that's they're Marvel, so they can own Marvel's Thor. So, for instance, you can't go to copyright company and say, "Hey, I want to own Marvel Store." You can't because Marvel owns that. So you can't own Marvel Store now. You know what I mean? Or so anything you say Marvel Store under, you're referring to Marvel Comics Store. So if you say that, they can sue you. You know what I mean? Like in your books or whatever. And you're making money off of Marvel Store specifically, not Thor. Okay, because you can still make money off of Thor. So if you made your own comic, and said Nighthawk's Thor, okay, you can copyright it under Nighthawk's Thor. You see where I'm getting at?
So if you made a book, if you made your own book and you put copyrighted owned by someone else, just mentioning it, that could be sued.
If you're making money off of it, and Marvel felt like it was enough money that you were profiting off of it that was affecting their business, yes, they could come and sue you. That's how lawsuits happen within the copywriting, claiming business. If they feel like you're making enough profit off of something, it's an asshole-ish move, but also too, it's a way to establish, somebody not stealing something. You know what I mean? You have to kind of put that in there. You have to put law and order there, man. Or else anybody's just going to use whatever they want and make as much money as they want off of it, and Marvel will be out of business, DC will be out of business, everybody would be out of business because nobody had a claim to anything. You see what I'm getting at? Like, you wouldn't have those businesses. It sucks, but at the same time, there has to be some type of law to do it. Yeah, no. So it's a complicated thing. Hey, Kat. Thanks, guys. Hey, guys, we're gonna end it here. Thank you so much for joining the Gamer Jeffro stream. We'll see you tomorrow night. Gamer Jeffro is out. Till next time. See ya.